Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me stop this over here. Hold on. I always gotta do this every time I do this. Where is it? Hey. Oh, I got it. Hey, how y'all doing? I was in the chat just chatting with some of y'all. Right now we have Anna. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Sister Jasmine Henry's in here. Thank you for joining. Alan B. Always a pleasure to be around you, brother, to have you here with us. I know Danny Adams in here. I've just seen you. We're just chatting. And then my brother Rizzo is in here as well. Thank y'all all for joining. Before we get started, I just want to say thank y'all. Whether you're here live or you watch the replay, just thank you for taking time out of your schedule just to come, spend the evening with me. It's always a pleasure and just always an honor just to, be able to be with family and just, talk about God, talk about Narcissists, and, we do a little laughing and everything like that. Hey, how you doing? I'm Broken Sylvia Sunshine. Welcome. So it's always an honor and a pleasure to be here amongst family. If you missed that live yesterday, the one I did at noon, man, you missed something good. It was called, see, I'm forgetting already. I'm getting tongue-tied. It was called Friends with Benefits, but it's not what you think. It's not anything to do with sex. It's basically talking about friends that benefit off of you, through different things, whether there's money, whether there's time, whether there's energy, whatever it is, they benefiting off of you. So that was a first one I did at noon. We're probably gonna do them, every now and then I'll do, drop in and do a live at noon. I saw the numbers and everything was good, so people was in, and even nobody wasn't in there, I still was gonna do it, to be honest with you. Hey, my wife in here, North Free Living, thank you for joining. So yeah, yesterday, if you missed that one, go back, check that one out after this. Oh, and if you don't see a thumbnail for it, that's because YouTube took my thumbnail down. They said that I don't know. They just took the thumbnail down. So I'm gonna have to redo a thumbnail for Friends with Benefits. I can't make this stuff up. They took it down for whatever reason, and I'll just go create another thumbnail. I disputed it, so I'm gonna give it a couple of days and see if something changes. But yeah, they changed it. They took my thumbnail down from yesterday. I was like, man, come on, man. I've just seen how many thumbnails with this same title, Friends with Benefits, and it's nothing sexual, but it is what it is. So who else? Targa, thank you for coming in here. Peace of Lee, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Cat BX, thank you for joining us. Aloha, Auntie Karen's in here. And I want to thank you, Auntie Karen, for what you did on Instagram. She posted a video, a good video talking about narcissists. And at the end of it, she is telling me, to come check out my channel. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I was like, I almost cried. I was sitting in the truck like, listen, I'm like, wait, hold on. So it just, like I said, God will bring you family from wherever. When you think that, when you go no contact and you lose family members and things like that, or you lose friends, God will bring your family and your friends from places you have no idea. You get family all the way from Hawaii. You get people all the way from Brazil. You get people from New York. You get people from Texas, you get people from Ohio, you just get people from all over the place, and all kind of states in between. So hey, love, peace, thank you for joining us. So it's always a good time and a good thing, a good sign when you go no contact. We, my channel and Shannon channel, always talking about my wife's channel, North Free Living. We just want to make sure that you realize that it's not the end of the world just because you went no contact with a narcissist. It's life after narcissist abuse. Trust me, I'm a living witness. Shannon, a living witness, Danny, Cluster B, I can name a bunch of people in the chat right now. They all are living witnesses that it is life after narcissist abuse. You don't have to settle for that. So just realize that it's bigger than that. It's not about the narcissist. It's not about, them trying to, well, it is about them trying to take everything from them, because we know they're here to steal, kill, and destroy, but we won't make it about them. We'll talk about them because that's what the channel is about. Whether it's in the workplace or family or relationships, we're going to talk about it, but we got to get to some point where we just stop talking about it, because it's like one of the people that just tell stories all the time about what they want to do. It's time for the stop once and start doing. So we have to start doing and start, getting to our healing process. And that's what this whole, thing is about, this whole movement. Yeah, I said it, a whole movement that we have going on in this narcissist community. I didn't start it. I'm not saying I started anything, but I'm part of it. Shannon is part of it. Other channels are part of it. So we're trying to move into a positive mindset to help out one another. That's what it's all about, you know. So it's about helping, it's about healing, it's about learning. And it's really the question. Joy said it best the other day on her video I watched on Pink Girl Teaches. She said, you know, am I my brother's keeper? And I always said that years back. I always say, you know, I'm my brother's keeper, but now I have to also say I'm my sister's keeper, you know, as well. So I think we all should, you know, be that way. So again, this video, obviously y'all know it's, y'all ain't here, signs of love bombing in marriage and relationships. So, you know, we're going to get into that. And let me see if anybody else came in before I get started. I don't want to miss anybody on introductions. But like I said, I'm so happy y'all in here chatting. Welcome, everybody. That's how we do. You know, it's a whole community in here. So, all right. I don't think I missed anything. No, I don't see anything. Okay. So let me play this quick little. Which one I'm going to play? Okay, I'm playing this quick little video. I'll be right back. It won't even be a minute. All right. Be right back. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I made that intro, matter of fact, just so you know. I got a few skills, I guess you can say. I'll drink some water. I have some skills, and I can do a couple things. But hey, again, welcome. You know, you're just joining the chat, you just joined us. Again, welcome. You know, we're a family here. So, you know, if you have any questions, I might not see it. Usually Shannon, my wife, North Free Living, or Rizzo, my brother, Phil Rizzo, one of them will alert me of the question. But if not, usually someone's going to answer your question in the chat. That's what I love about it. I might miss it. You might be wanting me to answer it. But if I do miss it, somebody's going to answer it. Or like I said, one of them will alert me that you did put a question in there. So, we get random fire questions in here, but we try to answer as many questions as we can. That's what I love about this. So again, signs of love bombing in marriage and relationships. Let's get into this one right now. Let me make sure I'm up on everything. Okay. So the first question, let's start this off with a question. I know y'all know the answer, but some people might not. Y'all in the chat, I know y'all real intelligent. Y'all gonna know the answer to this. Is love bombing a red flag? A lot of people might watch this replay and be like, no, I don't think it is. Or it might not be. I'm gonna stand here in front of y'all. Well, actually, I'm sitting, so it's a hard yes for me. It's definitely a red flag. And it's the way they go about doing it. It's the way narcissists or anybody that love bombs you, it's the way they do it. And what's the intent behind it? And why do they do these things? And what's the end game? Because it's an end game. They're doing it for a reason. They're not just love bombing you just to love bomb you. You know, they have, most of the time, let's be honest, they have evil intentions in mind. And I know none of us want to believe that. We look at people like, oh, she's so pretty. Or, oh, he's so nice. He's handsome. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's a dime piece. She would never do that to me. Or, you like, he would never. Yeah, right. They would do whatever you're thinking and 10 times worse than that to you. Trust me. I got a story. If you want to go hear about it, I'm not going to talk about it tonight, but if you want to hear about my story, you can go watch some of my old videos, especially the one my wife and I did about how Narcissists brought us together. That was a real good video. It just broke down how being with a narcissist, it taught us so many things, but it prepared us for our marriage that we in right now. So again, that's why I say it's life after narcissist abuse. Trust me. It could be a great life after narcissist abuse. If you put in the work and go through the healing, it can be a real good thing. So again, is love bombing a red flag? It is definitely a red flag. Matter of fact, let me see what y'all said in the chat. Let me see what I just see Javier say. Yes, Lord, in Drake's voice. I can't do a Drake impersonation. That's not me, but okay. Hey, Unique May, thank you for joining us. Thank you, sis, for joining us. So yeah, love bombing is definitely a red flag. If you see it, run. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all watch the Instagram and TikTok videos where they show something and they be like, run, and the people just take off or the animal take off. Yeah, run. Run in the opposite direction. Block their phone number if you didn't already give them the number. Yeah, that's why I'm a big believer in, and it's a side note, it has nothing to do with this video, but if you're meeting somebody for the first time, and it's male or female, don't meet these people at your house or your apartment or your townhouse or condo, wherever you stay. Meet them in a public place. Don't give them your address because they turn out to be cray-cray. You see what I'm saying? They don't need to know your address and where you work at, none of that. Let's say that for date like number 7 or 8 after you figure out you did a background investigation on them. And I'm talking about background investigation so far as narcissists. You want to know if they're narcissists or if they're crazy. Now, once you figure that out, then maybe you can share the first 2 digits of your address and then see, you know, I'm playing. Give them the address then. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I would not recommend doing that. Just my thought. Alan B say, yes, is anyone who puts you on a pedestal without knowing you is a red flag indeed. Exactly. Nikki May say, hello, beautiful family. Again, welcome. Yes, exactly. It's let me see. Jabba say, lava la. I love laughing at the Honduras story. See, I might tell a little bit of the story later on in the show. We got to get through this, though, Jazz. We got to get through this. I might tell a little bit of it in a little while for the new people that don't know. Hey, how you doing, Lou? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Family coming out tonight. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and jump into our first Bible verse. 1 John 4:8. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. And we just said love bombing is a red flag, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say love bombing is not love. So if I'm going by this Bible verse, it says anyone who does not love does not know God. So can someone that's love bombing me actually be a believer? It's a possibility. I'm not Nostradamus or anything like that. I ain't predicting the future, but I'm just saying, if you're going by this Bible verse, you're going by what was said thus far, which we haven't said a lot, but if love bombing is a red flag, we say yes to that. We agree on that. And we saying anyone who does not love, we're saying love bombing is fake. It's like a fake attempt just to win you over. Let me pull this down right quick. Well, I would have to say that narcissists, which we already agree are demonic in nature. You see where I'm going with this? So can they really know God? They know of God, but do they worship God or do they worship the devil? You be the judge on that. I'm just saying. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. I'm just pulling out Bible verses, you know, that I'm finding and reading. I'm just pulling out Bible verses, and that's just saying. Hey, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. You disagree? Hey, that's fine. Like I said, I have no problem with us having a talk, but yeah, narcissists, they know about God, but I don't think they really doing love when they're doing all this love bombing and stuff. I'm just saying. That's just my take on that. All right, let's keep moving. So what's one of the signs? This is in no particular order, of course. So what's one of the signs that of love bombing? You know, because there's so many signs. When I start looking at it, start thinking about it, so many things that people can say, but they shower you with gifts. And I know a lot of men don't really like gifts too much. I don't know. I mean, many of you in the chat, put a 1 if you like getting gifts. I mean, I ain't saying I don't like them. I'll put a 1 in there too. But I'm just saying getting showered with gifts is like, you know, like, hold on, you know. I mean, it's okay to get some sometime. But I think a lot of women, or my belief, is that a lot of women love gifts. But you have to watch when you first meet somebody, start showering you with gifts, and they tell you I love you within the first date. Red flag. You should have your narc antennas up, and you should be like, wait, hold up, time out. We just met. We on the conversation on the phone. I'm on a blind date, just met you. I barely know your first name, don't know your last name. Nah. And they buy you gifts, and it's cool, you know, on a date. I'm a firm believer, you know, you show up first day, you know, you show up with a flower or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they first meet you within the first few weeks, they didn't bought you diamond necklace that cost $1,000. They didn't bought you rings, not engagement rings, but just rings. They didn't bought you shoes. They didn't bought you clothes, all within a time frame of like a couple of weeks to a month. That should, I know you might be impressed by like, oh, this brother really loved me, but do he? Or is he trying to use money to buy love? It's a difference. It's a difference because he's showering you with gifts for a reason. He might be trying to get you in the bed. He just trying to get close to you. Maybe you see the money that you have. Maybe he see your godly talent and your godly purpose, and he trying to just get in so he can prevent all that. I got a video about that, about your purpose. But if he trying to stop your purpose, yeah, he gonna shower you with gifts, because in the end game, his assignment is to stop you from doing what you're doing. So yes, he's gonna love bomb you and shower you with gifts. And we have some women that might do that too, but I'm just saying, so the shower with gifts might not be the best idea. It's gonna be, see, I see ones in the chat. So yeah, thank y'all for participating with that. So yeah, it's gonna be a turn off for some people. Some people gonna like it. You see it all the time. Oh girl, look, he just bought me a mink coat. It's your second date, a mink coat. Last time I checked, mink coats be a few grand, but hey, I won't be the judge of that. I'm just saying that's not something that I recommend, that you fall in love with this person just because they said I love you. And then you got to watch too. Side note, sidebar. You know, we do sidebars a lot. You have to watch when you first meet a person. Don't tell them your whole history. Like, if you've been abused and all this stuff, don't tell them all that stuff, because then they can use that as ammo against you. Think about it. So if you just met this person, you say, yeah, me and my mom don't talk no more, or my dad abused me when I was younger, or, you know, I'm not doing this. So now they know, okay, she's been abused, or he's been abused. You know, in some cases, men too, been abused. They're not with their family. I already know they're a loner. So they sizing you up, but in the bad way. So they sizing you up already, saying, oh, so no family. Don't talk to no family. They love gifts, because you didn't told them all this on the first date. First 2 days, you didn't told them all this stuff. They didn't been abused, so I know they emotional attack. They don't have a dad in their life. Oh, they got daddy issues. Oh, they got mommy issues. So you didn't told them all this. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be no. I am a certified life coach for y'all that don't know, but I'm not trying to be you know, your dad or your mom. Just telling you, just realize that when you go on dates, even at, you know, your 40s, 30s, 50s, whatever age you are, realize you cannot tell somebody all your business, all your past issues, all your past struggles. What you need to start doing is probably talk to them about God and see where they at with that. That'll probably size up if you even need to be on this date. But hey, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cat BX say with the I'm saying Narc, he did not give me anything after a while. I was coming out of pocket. He was broke and looked homeless after several months. I noticed my son and everyone did. See, that's that. See what I'm saying? That's that. To me, I don't know the whole story, but I would call that bait and switch. They come on strong to get you, say all the good things, buy you things, blase, and then all of a sudden it flips, and like what happened to the guy that was opening the car door and greeting me and saying I love you? Now you don't get none of that. Okay, so this where we at. So it's that fake, it's that phony, it's that love bombing that they was doing just to woo you over, get you in, and then now they got you, and they think they'll have to do everything they did to keep you. Just saying. Alan B say after they abuse you, the first thing they say is, I took you for granted. I didn't appreciate you. These words from a narcissist mean a love bomb is dropping on a nuclear level. Ain't that the truth? So they'll do that abuse, that beating, that whatever, and say, I took it. That's common narc tech. This is Narcissist 101 right here. We giving class in here. Not just me, Alan B, my wife, everybody they giving class. There's free nuggets for you. That's why I love YouTube. You come on, you can get free advice for free. You'd have to pay somebody $75, $100, $200 an hour to go talk to them about the same stuff. I'm just saying. Let me see what else is in here. Love P say want to get married quickly. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. They do. They definitely do. They definitely do. Piece of lead, red flags. Yeah, red flags. You gotta notice the red flags. See, the thing about it, you can notice them, but now you gotta act on them. A lot of times we notice the red flags, be like, well, it ain't that bad because the last person I was with, man, screw the last person. We worried about this person you with right now. Them red flags are in the inkling of what might be to come. Yeah, you might want to run. I might have downloaded the thing so I can play it one day and just run and play a little video. But yeah, you might want to pay attention to these things. Love P say, this stuff needs to be taught to teens. Exactly. Anyone dating, schools and youth groups need to give teens these critical life skills, because as a young adult, you don't know. If your parents never dealt with a narcissist, or they have dealt with a narcissist but don't know what a narcissist is, we already know how this goes. We just learned about narcissists in the last few years, most of us. Think about it. Put a 1 in the chat if you just learned about a narcissist in the last, we're going to say 24 months. Just put a 1 in the chat. And let's see how many people just learned about narcissists in the last 24 to 36 months. We'll go 3 years. Just put a 1 in there. I can put my 1 in there. I'm just learning about this stuff that blows my mind that the people around me was narcissists and never knew, because I'm just saying, man, I can't make this stuff up is what I'm saying. So yeah, let me scroll down and see, Cluster B say 1, 1, Love Peace 3 years, Peace of Lee 1, Cat BX, 1. So everybody's saying 1 is it's common for people just to be learning this stuff because this is what we was taught. We don't know what we don't know. It's like going to my wife. She put a bunch of 1. I'm going to put my 1s in there too. Just didn't know that. Yeah, I put my own name in there, so I can see I put 1. I participate in the challenge too, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so you have to realize that a lot of us are just finding out about narcissists within the last however many years. For y'all that been knowing for 20, 30 years, hey, more power to you. But if you ain't taught nobody else about this, that's not good. Not good at all. So we have to continue. That's why faith-based workplace, Narc Free Living, and other channels that teach stuff like this, that's why we're here, because we've learned and we realize that we can't be the only one. We're not the only one. That's why y'all in this chat, we're not the only one. There's more of us the Danny put 1s in there. Just learn about this stuff. It's just taught to us, and it's taught to us at an early age, and we groomed for this. That's why when you go out and date somebody, you're looking for some of them similar traits that you've been taught. So you're confused from jump. And then they get us when we're young. So that rape and that abuse that happened when you're 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, that's just setting the stage for everything that's to come. Like my wife always said on her channel, until you break those soul ties and go to God and repent, you already screwed from jump. You starting behind the 8 ball. It's like being at a racetrack, 2 cars about to take off, and they hit the green light, and the other car ain't got no gas. He's not going anywhere. You're already screwed from jump. You're not going to win that race. But God, you can win the race, but you got to know you're in the race to be able to, see what I'm saying? You got to know you're in the race. You got to know you're in the war. You're not, see, I was in the military, so they would drop us off in a situation. I know I'm at war. Some of us been at war our whole life and never drew up a battle plan, never put on our fatigues, never, see what I'm saying? You didn't never go get your ammo. You don't even know what's going on. I was one of them. I'm not talking about just y'all. Didn't know what was going on. Confused from jump because of things that happened in the past. And now we're spending years to try to correct these things and try to figure out what went wrong. But God, we can figure this out. We're going to figure this out together over the coming, however long it takes, we're going to be on here and we're going to figure these things out. Because wherever you start at, you shouldn't be there a year later. So if you just starting your healing today, a year from now, you shouldn't be at that same stage. We should have been moved around, and see what I'm saying? So yeah. Cat BX saying, Alan B, for sure, now I learned to be selective and take pride in myself and not share so freely. Again, another one, or a man should never steal from a woman with a child. No, narc or not. That's definitely true. I definitely agree with that. Yes. Now, my wife says, yep, once we learn, I feel we have a responsibility to tell others. That's why I'm at. That ain't snitching. That's trying to get somebody to get to their healing. That's what that is. That's not snitching. That's helping your brothers and sisters in Christ to defeat the enemy. That's all it's about. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. Jeremy said, you right. Laugh out loud, especially those Texas counselors, aka psychotherapists. They don't play. $140 for 1 hour, and you're not going to stay longer than that hour. Oh yeah, they got a timer on. So when that thing go ding, okay, see you the next time. They ain't talking to you for extra 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm just saying. So yeah, you're right. Definitely right. All right, let's keep moving. Compliments never stop. And who don't like a good compliment? People love good compliments. But what I'm saying, when the compliments just go overboard, it's constant, like when you wake up, baby, you pretty. After you take a shower, man, you so fine. Man, I love you. I love your hair. I love your eyes. All day, they texting you, they calling you, when they in your face, it's always a compliment. You ain't got nothing else to talk about. All you got is compliments. What about what you did at work today? What about what we go eat tonight? It's just always a compliment. Baby, I love your food. Baby, this is the best food I ever had. Baby. Okay, enough with the compliments. Just okay. You get to a point, like, okay, I didn't have enough. You can lay off the compliment. You didn't want me over, so okay. We good with the compliment. Yes, I'm just saying. So realize that's another sign of a love bomb. When they complimenting you all the time, they showering you with gifts. We didn't cover 2 so far. Think about that. They buying gifts constantly, and they constantly complimenting you. And you've never seen that before because you didn't told them, you didn't give them the rules to the game. You didn't show them the answer to the test because when you first met them, you didn't told them, oh yeah, I like when a man buy me gifts. Oh yeah, I love compliments. Oh yeah, I love when a woman, cook for me. You didn't told them these things so they know what to do. Think about this. They know what to do to win you over. And once they win you over, then they screw you over. See what I just said there? They win you over, then they screw you over because their mission was to get with you, to get that soul tie like my wife always talks about. So now they didn't did that. They accomplished their mission. So now they like, screw that. So that's when the abuse starts. That's when the verbal abuse start. That's when the financial abuse starts. That's when all these different abuses, the physical, the mental, all these abuses start. And that's not what you're seeing the first 6 months, the first year of the marriage or the relationship. You didn't see none of that. That's because it was a trick of the enemy. It was a ploy. It was a tactic. They had their battle plan drawn up. So now we trying to get ourselves to, now we confused. It's like standing there and gunshots ring out, everybody take off running. But if you knew the gunshots was coming, you would be prepared for it. Think about it. If you stand outside and you didn't know somebody was going to shoot, you go run like everybody else. But if you knew the bullets was coming, if you knew the narcissist was about to do this to you, I promise you would act accordingly and do things a lot differently. Just saying. So them compliments never stop. Red flag. Huge red flag. Just think about that. Just think about that. Let me jump back in the chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. I don't want to miss too much. Alan B say no exaggerating about that Iraq bomb. Yes. Let me see. Alan B say, oh, let me get back. Speaking of war, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'd rather be hit by a bomb in Iraq that should have killed me than ever deal with a narc bomb. Narc bomb is not, you're right. And I've been to Iraq. My wife has been to Iraq. Anybody else in the military, put that Jews in the military because I don't know everybody else in. I know Alan B, my wife, and myself, we all veterans. We've been to Iraq. I was on the front line of Iraq. Trust me. I got a video about, one video about Iraq, about what I experienced, but Iraq is nothing to play with. But being in Iraq and being involved with a narcissist, yeah, you might as well just sign me up. Let's go back to Iraq and give me my M4, give me my 10 rounds of ammo. I'm gonna go out there and let's get busy. Chitty chitty bang bang. Because going to be with the narcissist, I ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that life anymore. I ain't what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? My wife said, not for living. Healing is not linear, but we don't want to be in the same place for too long. Exactly. It's kind of like if you start crying. I was watching somebody, I forgot who it was, talking about crying. You can't just be stuck crying. Matter of fact, that was Shannon in the Clubhouse she was in this morning. Clubhouse, shameless plug. Good app. If you're not on it, hey, get on it. Got a lot of good rooms in there. My wife holds a room. Narc for Living holds one every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. They discuss narcissist abuse on there, and it's wonderful. It's a lot of good information on there. A lot of free information. Again, my wife done said this before. I done said this is free information. If you're not learning from this, I don't know what to tell you. Because most people you have to pay to go hear these same things. You think about it that way. You come to YouTube, hear somebody talk. You can actually ask a question. People will answer the question, and you ain't got to pay, like Jasmine said, $140 for the hour to get that same help. Think about it. Think about it as a place to come learn. I love P say narcs confuse us with all their evil tactics. They definitely do that. That's what they got to do. They want you confused and dazed so they can take over. And yeah. My wife said I'm with Alan B on that. Talk about the Iraq, going back to Iraq compared to being with a narcissist. Trust me, you don't want them problems. Y'all know we don't want them problems. So the compliments, I'm telling you. Look, Jasmine talk about Clubhouse. I ain't getting paid from Clubhouse. I'm just telling y'all, Clubhouse it's some rooms on there. Shannon got one of them that I know of. Cluster B is also on Clubhouse. They're exposing narcissists and doing great information. My wife been trying to get me on there, but I've been doing other stuff. But at some point, I'll try to get on there. I'm on there, but I just ain't never held a room myself. So at some point, maybe I might hold a room. But first, I got to do this other thing my wife tasked me to do yesterday with this, I can't even think the name of it. King Speak, because she did the Queen Speaks. So I'm going to come up with a King Speaks on Zoom just for men. So if you know any men, start telling them, hey, I'm going to do King speak. I'm gonna figure out, how it's gonna work and all that stuff. I get my wife. She did it already like twice or 2 or 3 times. So we're gonna do it. So now that I keep saying it, yes, I'm gonna have to do it. So I'm gonna put together something for the men. All right, I said it. It's in the atmosphere, like they say. Cat BX say, Rizzo, I feel vindicated for some reason. They made me feel like something was wrong with me. Amen. They are the crazy one. They definitely want something to be wrong with you, or at least make you think something is wrong with you, because by that, think about it. If they can, again, this goes back to throwing you off your purpose and your destiny. They can throw you off course by having you confused, dazed and confused, like somebody, for y'all to watch football. And you ever seen a player get hit in the NFL, let's say, or college or whatever, and they get a concussion, they dazed and confused and they stumbling. That's how the narcissist want us, because if we dazed and confused, we can't fight the enemy properly because we don't know what's going on. If we stop believing what God has done for us, we stop believing that Jesus died for us. Think about the position we're in now, and think about how the narcissist has control over us. Think about that for a second. You're in a whole different atmosphere when you don't know if you're going or coming, like for real. You really have a concussion, but it's not. It's mental. It's mental, but it's also a spirit. I'm gonna put that on the shirt. Maybe spiritual concussion. I just went with that. You have a spiritual concussion dealing with a narcissist. Think about that. So you confused. You're not really sure what's going on. They didn't mess with your finance. They didn't mess with you emotionally. They didn't physically abuse you. Now you have a spiritual concussion. Boy, that's good. I just came up with that. I'm pretty quick on my feet, and I'm sitting down. So think about that. So yes, you have a spiritual concussion. So all these compliments, never stopping, all this is part of the love bomb, and that's what the narcissists want. They want to love bomb you so good that you're just dazed and confused. So when the time comes, they can screw you over, literally and figuratively. Yes, I see what you did, Shannon. Yeah, faith-based wordplay, King speak, men perspective on female narcissist abuse. Yes, we will be doing that. Hopefully within the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're gonna set up something. All right, let's keep moving. I want to keep y'all in here all night. Let's keep moving. Your phone will be blown up with texts and calls. I kind of alluded to this earlier. So this love bombing, and when you just met this person, it's happened to me before, so I know it happened to y'all. It had to. If it haven't, okay, cool. But what happens is they'll love bomb you on text messages or phone calls. You ever had somebody call you 30 times back to back, or 20 times back to back, or text you 30 times? You can't even answer the first question that they ask. They're like, baby, you made it home. Baby, I miss you. Baby, what you doing? Hey, man, what you cooking? What you doing? Where you at? What you do? Man, hold on, man. I don't need no doggone Overwatch. I'm not. We still slaves? I don't think we are. I think we free now. I think Harriet Tubman and different people helped us out with that. That's not a joke. I'm just saying, we're not. Why are you checking up on me? Like, why are you? If they start doing that, trust me, if your phone start blowing up, they ding, 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 sound like music, like you had a symphony or something, and you look and this is the same person, and you just went on a date with them last night. Yeah, I'll go ahead and probably block that number. That's why I just said what I said. That's why you shouldn't give them your address. That's why you shouldn't meet at your house, because now they know where you're at, because they're going to go from beating up your phone to beating on your front door. That's why I think you should meet man or women. I think you should meet them at a public place. Think about it. So you don't want these problems. Your phone blowing up. That's another reason why I got Google phone. It's good to probably have another number. Give that person your Google number. You know what I'm saying? Instead of your real number, then you can block that debt. I'm just giving out free nuggets, just free things for y'all to think about. You just go on this next date. Don't meet them in a private place like your home. Meet them public and keep it moving. You don't want them problems with this person calling you back to back to back to back. Like, man, what? You like, really? Just saying. Just saying. Cluster B say Narc X would rage for days and would completely withdraw. Before I knew about Narcs, suddenly saying to me, baby, I'm just going through something. Oh yeah, he definitely he been going through things for years. We just didn't know. You know I love you. Real romantic. Them. Yeah. Tell me about that. There's a season for everything. The word says so. But move forward and grow. Don't stay in the same place for too long. It will feel normal, but it's not. Thank you for sharing that. See, just went straight. See how we did? Went straight to the Bible and then pulled out something. Yeah. KBS say, yes, Rizzo, I was always stronger, just did not know because of low esteem and abandonment issues. However, God spoke in my ears when I asked for help. You got to go to God. A lot of us try to go to man. We want to go to the pastor. We want to go to our best friend. Oh no, I got a ride or die sister. I'm gonna call her. That's fine doing those things, but how you pass up the person that can really help you? God, how you just missed that one. You go call your brother. You call this person. You text this person, and then a person that can actually help you, because you probably got a bunch of no's, and then now you feel alone, and then God's sitting there with his hand out the whole time. Like, I'm sitting there waiting for you to come to the source. I'm the one that can help you. Not me. I'm talking about God. That's what he's saying. I ain't got a God voice, but I'm just saying. So, yeah. TikTokers say, yeah, I have another number too. It's smart to have another number. Google has numbers. You can get a number for your area code that you stay in, or a whole different area code. But still, I would probably use that number compared to using my personal number, especially when you're meeting these people. You don't know if they're narcissists. No, we know now. You got to do things different. You can't do things the same way we did before, because that would be insanity. You know what the definition of insanity is. So, yeah. My wife says spiritual concussion. Football players get CTE. With narcs, you get PTSD, CPTSD, depression, anxiety, etc., etc. Both are trauma to the brain that affect in so many ways. Spiritual concussion. Yes, you heard that here. I don't know if somebody ever said that, but we just said that here on Faith-Based Workplace. I'm just saying. Unbroken Sylvia, again, Google number. It's good to have. Trust me. You go on these dates. I'm talking to the men and the women. You dating these women? Y'all done heard my story. Don't get me started with my story with Honduras. I mean, you might want to get a Google number, so you ain't dating these crazy. It ain't just men out here that's not. They got some crazy women. They cray too. The one that want to slash your tire, scratch your car up, and then come in the house and say, "Baby, before you go outside, I did this. I just want you to know I love you." What? You flatten tires with me? Y'all see it on the movies, but this happened for real. Like old girl used to have that song. I think her name right on the Jasmine Sullivan. I bust the windows out your car. Oh, they got women that actually do that. They bust the windows out your car, out your house. They try to bust a brick in your face. I'm being real. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's not. Come on now. It's real. They do it. So they bust windows out of your car, like for real. So again, that's why you should have never showed that Joker where you stay. But once we find out they narcissists, they didn't love bomb us. So now we're in a whole different stage, and you're on stage 2. And that's when they start withdrawals. They start withholding sex. They start withholding money. If they're giving you money, they start withholding different things. And now you sitting there trying to figure out, when the first 6 months went this way. Boy, I wish they had a background check just for narcissists. Wouldn't that be that'd be the thing right there. You had a background check, like something you could put in and find out it just come up. Like we said this before, alert a narcissist. Man, that'd help out a lot. That'd save a lot of us a lot of heartache, a lot of time, a lot of crying nights, a lot of lonely nights because the sucker out there cheating in Honduras with another husband. Jasmine keep making me say that about Honduras. But yeah. So you'll be out there babysitting the kids that's not yours, while your wife at the time is out there married to somebody in Honduras. Yeah. Just saying. It happens. I don't know if I'm the only one that happened to, but hey, maybe somebody else can relate that got a wife that went and got married. Why y'all was married to somebody in Honduras? And yeah. So figure that one out. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, why would answer a private number if I'm not answering a recognized number? Yeah, because what they'll do, they'll call you back to back. My stepdad used to do this. That's why I blocked him. This a man. Dude would call me. I'm a man. He's a man. He's not a woman. Stepdad. Okay, we on the same. Okay, he would call me not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, about 6, 7, or 8 times back to back, all within about 25 minutes. And then when I finally called this joker back, you know what he would say? Oh, I just want to see if you was busy. Man, you got to be, are you sick? You called me 8 times to see if I was busy. I can't make this stuff up. And I'm pretty sure y'all done dealt with people like that. You called me this many times to see if I was busy. Or he used to say, I just wanted to call to see what you was doing. Obviously, I was doing something busy because I ain't answered the doggone phone. Guess what? They got these new phones now. You know, they're not the rotary dial phone. They got these new phones called cell phones. So when you call, I can see your number. And guess what? I can even forward your number. But either way, they give me an alert. It pops up and say, this person is calling. I don't need you to call me back to back to back. I guess some people don't know how to work phones. Maybe we need to do a phone class on YouTube. I don't know. But yes, I can't make this stuff up. I'm like, man, come on now. I'm just saying. So you have to realize that, yeah. Okay. Let me scroll back up and get off of this one. Okay, let me see what else. Did I miss anything? Jamin said, I can imagine it was always followed by crazy makeups. That's something else they do. So they do all this craziness and then they want to go in a room and love on you. That's some evil love when you think about it. That's evil love. Because they did something evil and then trying to make up with it with love. That ain't love. That's evil. That's stupidness by their part. But we fall for it. I say we because it's happened to me. I'm a man. I'm admitting that, yes, the woman did something crazy. And then the dude, you didn't. Can't make this up. I know other men, this has happened to Alan B's. I know this has happened to y'all too. Just put it in the chat. It has happened to me. Just put it. If it happened to you, where we have on the screen, where they did something crazy, then they try to do makeup set, just put it happened to me in the chat. Because I know it has happened to me. And it's like, wait, what? And then you're not really thinking they love you. No, they didn't love you. They just did something stupid right before. Crazy right before. They just cursed you out in front of your family. They just did whatever. They just cheated and you just found out, but then they want to go have. Man, come on, man. But we in that fog. We're not realizing what's going on. We confused. We dazed and confused because we got what? A spiritual concussion. Yes, I said it. I seen somebody put that in the spiritual concussion somewhere. I can't find it, but oh, there you go. Love Peace put it in there. Spiritual concussion. I might put it on a shirt on a faith-based workplace shirt. I don't know. Somebody probably will take it when they see it, but who cares? I still put it on mine. So, but yeah. So yeah, we dazed and confused. Peace at least say facts upon facts. Yes. Jasmine, this community provides a lot of hope for those in narcissistic abuse relationships and those coming out. However, a lot of people don't have support. They eventually become embarrassed and lonely. And that's what we don't want. That's why we want to. And I'm not, Shannon, I watched my I watched my wife's video earlier talking about narcissistic abuse. It's not about views and likes. It is, but it's not. The thing is, they got a lot. Think about it. If it's just us in here and the views, the people that's in here right now. Think about how many people each one of you know that's probably in a narcissist situation or coming out of one. We all probably know 5, 6, 7 people. Just imagine, you just take a channel like this and be like, you know what? I probably can't tell you everything, but they got channels out there that can help you. They got a Narc Free Living that can help you. They got a Cluster B Karen. I'm just saying, so I'll share this information with them, and then now it goes out because what it is with YouTube or with any platform, it's all about the algorithm. It's all about how many likes you got, how many subscribers are watching the channel, how many people commenting on the views. That's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I tell y'all lately, once I start learning some of this stuff, after the video is finished, if you can, drop a quick comment in there. I respond, but it just triggers the algorithm. Then they spread out to other people we don't know. So that's where you get new people and new faces from. So just saying, just thought I'd tell y'all that. Cat be inside, bust the windows out your car. Yes, they definitely do that. Let me tell you, they definitely do that. All right, let's keep moving. Don't want to get too sidetracked. Don't want to have y'all in here all night. Let's get to our next Bible verse. 1 John 4:18. There's no fear in love. So love don't hurt. Love don't curse. Love don't beat on you. Love don't cheat on you. That's not love. That's some narcissist stuff. That's some evil stuff. That's not love. So let me read this verse. There's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. So if you're in a real love situation, I can sit in front of y'all today and confidently say, Shannon and I are in a real love situation. So it's okay. For fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not been perfected in love. You have to realize you got to figure out some of these things on your own. That's why the Bible is there. If you don't want to read a book Bible, go get the Bible app. I read the Bible app a lot. Shannon and I do a lot of shared things. You can do the Bible app, and that way you can read different things. You can read things about fear. You can read things about love. You can read all kind of different things that will help you out along the way. Now, is that the everything that's going to help you? No, you still got to go to a YouTube channel, like a faith-based workplace. You still might have to go get some counseling. I'm not against counseling. You might have to go talk to a pastor. You might have to get in a prayer group. You might have to cast out some demons. You might have to, what I'm saying is you got to do some work. It ain't just reading a verse and saying one prayer and thinking, oh, I'm done. It's over. It's good. No, we got to put in some work. You got to continue putting in work. When you go to work at your physical job, don't you work? So if you think you're in a narcissistic abuse situation, you got to work to get out of it. That's work. Now that you're out of it, now you got to work to stay out of it. Now that you done did that, now you got to work on your healing. Now you got to work on getting a house for your kid. It's continued work. Marriage is work. They got a lot of, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to go off on a tangent. I'm just telling y'all that, which y'all already know this. I'm just saying. So yeah. Let me see. Let me keep going. Let's get into the next thing. Whatever you do, don't set boundaries. That's a play on words. Y'all know I talk about boundaries. I'm the number one person about setting boundaries. But what I'm talking about in love bombing, the narcissists don't want you to set boundaries. That's what this is. That's why I wrote it like that. Whatever you do, don't set boundaries. But I'm telling you, make sure you set boundaries. The narcissists, they don't want you to set them because they want your walls to be down. That's why they do this love bombing. They want to make sure they can get to you, get at you, however. They know the words to say. They know what to touch you on your neck. They know to kiss you on your forehead. They know your spot. They know all these things about you because it's all part of the love bomb. They basically got a book and they done wrote down everything they need. Oh, let me see. Okay, I know she like roses. She like the red roses. Okay, she like flowers. She like eating in the park. She like eating outside. Okay, she love when people call her. Okay, she got a nickname. She love nickname. I'm just saying. So they got a whole book on you and you don't even know it. And we sitting here playing catch up because we're trying to figure out. So make sure you set boundaries. You should have boundaries from day one. When you meet that person, you should have a boundary. One of the boundaries probably from jump should have been, like I already said, not meeting at the house, not having sex before marriage. I know some of y'all don't want to do it. Like, well, you gotta. My wife done said this too. It's true. People be like, well, you gotta test it before you buy it. That's with cars. That's like going to walk through a house before you buy it. Testing the doggone, you testing the wrong stuff because you're going to end up with some STDs, or you're going to end up with the worst thing. You're going to end up with a narcissist. That's worse than the STD because some STDs you can get rid of. Narcissists like that itch that never goes away. I'm just saying. So now you're with this person and you done screwed yourself because you want to test it out before you get married. That's fine. I'm here to tell y'all that Shannon and I, North Free Living, for y'all that don't know my wife, we waited. We did not have sex before marriage. It was hard. I ain't gonna say it was easy. It was hard. But what I'm telling you is it worked totally different from the ways I was doing it before. That's why I ended up with the people I ended up with, because I didn't do it the godly way. I did it the wrong way. So set your boundary. If your boundary is not having sex before marriage, if your boundary is not whatever it is, whatever your boundary is, set them and hold yourself accountable and don't let that person, because they just trying to weigh you down. And some people will say, usually men, I'm gonna throw something at the men, they would say, oh, babe, I'll be with you, sex before marriage is cool with me. And then as soon as you get with them and say we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend, they're always touching you on your spots and stuff like that, because they're not really, they just trying to, for men, most men, it's a challenge to try to get you in the bed. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not bashing the men, but I'm just saying. But on the flip side, we got some of these seducing women that do the same thing. Yeah, I said it. You got seducing women that the man want to wait, but the woman like, nah, I'm going to get this because that's what I want. I see the basketball player. I see the football player. I see the guy he driving a Porsche. I'm going to seduce him. And that's that seducing spirit, that Delilah spirit, that Jezebel spirit. That's what you're messing with. So now you're on a whole bunch of other things. So set your boundaries, be firm about your boundaries, and keep that thing moving. Oh, this is something they say. Ooh, they give me a headache. They say you're instant soulmates. As soon as you meet, girl, they use it, they use the one-liners. Men, they use the one-liner. Did you must be an angel. You look like you fell from heaven. Man, bye. Go ahead with them little stupid one-liners. We didn't heard these before. But they instantly will say, you know what? Within probably a week or two, they'll tell you, you my soulmate. Who? That's what y'all need to say. Who? Me? Soulmate? They tell. I'm just telling y'all what they do, and I'm talking about men or women. It's men. Women will say it too. You my soulmate. You've been knowing them 1 week, and you so. I don't know you like that, lady. I don't. No, we're not soulmates. No, we are not. You know what? Matter of fact, you cray. You like the person that busted the windows on my car. That's who you are. So no, we're not soulmates. Not even a little bit. We're not even close. I'm just saying. So let's just keep it real. Nah, we're not soulmates. Not even a little bit. Let me jump in the chat because I know I didn't say it a good bit this time. Let me see. Let me go up just a little bit. Not too far. Alan B said, wow, I'm broken. I lift you before the Father in Jesus' name. Okay, something was said. I must have missed it. Okay, we praying for you. So we do that around here. Jasmine say, oh my God, I would love to hear more stories about your stepdad. He sounds like a character. Definitely a character. You can ask Shannon about that. Definitely a character. My wife would tell you, she realized it before I did. That's why that women intuition is a real thing. She realized something was wrong with the man. I've been with him for all my life. She realized something was wrong when I first met her, and she was over at the house, and he called, and something was wrong, and she knew it. Shannon remember, but yeah, you had to realize that it could be your stepdad, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, or your other, and these people can be narcissists. Something can be wrong with them. And no, I don't need to go talk to a psychiatrist to figure out if you're narcissist or not. I don't. I can use discernment though. I knew it wasn't love because I used to fear seeing her car at the house. Pun most definitely did. Oh, Alan BB code. I was okay. Jeremy here would say people used to think it was just a song, but Tina Turner had a point. What's love got to do with it? Remember the video I did yesterday? It was called I keep forgetting my own video. That's right. The video was called I forget my own stuff. Friends with benefits. What does love have to do with it? And like I said, it was a play on words with the friends with benefits. But yeah. Sexually transmitted demon. Ooh, not diseases. She said STD. Sexually transmitted demon is way worse than a regular STD. I don't want no STD, but I sure don't want no sexually transmitted demon nowhere. I don't need that on me. That's just sound disgusting to me. Sexually transmitted demon. I'm gonna have to put that. We got to put that on the shirt too. That sounds good. We got to coin 2 things tonight. Yes, I might have to put on a shirt. Man, they're coming out with all kind of stuff tonight. Target said my husband just walked in and is laughing at your testing it out comment. I just call, like I said. I'm just saying that testing it out, like I said, that's used for cars. You know, you go test drive a car, you might take it home for the weekend, whatever. You go test drive it. That's test before you buy it. A home, you go walk through it before you buy it. You know, a computer, you go to Best Buy, whatever store you go look at it and, you know, play with it, look at all the reviews before you buy it. But we don't read reviews on a narcissist or the person that we date. Where they reviews at? They have reviews, but we just don't look at them. We don't go to their Facebooks and their Instagrams and actually check to see, okay, this person been saying some crazy stuff for years. No, I can't talk to you. That's when you test before you buy. But y'all want to get the little love making on and test it. Okay, well, how that saying go? You done made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. I don't want y'all in that bed. Don't even lay down in that bed. That bed is like laying on a bed of nails. Because you go wish you would have never did it. I did. I wish I would have never did it because I would have never went to Honduras. None of that stuff would have never happened. But God was the reason why I'm sitting in front of y'all today. I tell y'all this story because Honduras could have went way left. It could have went way left. I could have been in a Honduras jail now. I would have never met Shannon. It wouldn't have been no faith-based workplace. Not-free living. I don't know. It probably still, Shannon, you know, God would have still blessed her with not-free living. But I would have never met, I'd have missed out on my blessing because I was with an evil demonic spirit that was only worried about, I guess I'll say this. I'll be PG-13, getting her jollies off. Because all she did was got married to somebody that was young, dumb, and y'all know the rest. I'm not going to say it, but yes, that's who that was. Didn't graduate high school, smoked weed, beat on her, but she chose that over me. And I had to sit, you know, as a man, I'm like, how you choose that over me? But I had to realize that I wasn't dealing with somebody. She might have graduated top of your class. You might do smart things. That don't mean they're actually smart, though. You can be dating a smart dummy. I don't know if y'all know that. They have people that's smart and dumb all at the same time. Yeah, go look it up. You probably know something. Smart and dumb. Smart dummies. It's real. I ain't making this up. It's really a real thing. Smart and dumb at the same time. We've met them. They got some smart narcissists out here that's dumb as I don't know what. And the reason why I say that, they smart because they got with the right person, but they dumb about how they going about with their relationship. So they smart and dumb. They get arrested for beating them. That's dumb. That's stupid. I ain't calling a person dumb. It's dumb what they doing. Just saying. We can't both look at the sky. I see it blue and you tell me it's green. We're gonna have a disagreement. But they smart and dumb. They trying to convince you that you seeing something else, and that's not always the case. I'm just saying. So realize that. Talk say big smart dummy. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Alan B say, when it's God sent, you don't have to test it. You know it will be awesome. I didn't have to test it with Shannon. We already knew that this was something different, totally different. I wish I could play that video, but I won't put my wife on the spot. But Shannon, she knew, I knew. It was just like, wait, what? Shannon, you know what? I'm going to tell this story right quick. I think I might have told it. But I'm gonna tell just a part of the story. When I first met Shannon in person, we went to a restaurant. And, you know, I'm an old school guy, so went to the restaurant. But I had bought her a flower, can't think of the name of it right now, but I had bought a flower, had it set on the table and things like that. She walked in. I can't make this up. This is not made up. I done told Shannon this story I don't know how many times. When she walked in, now I done seen people walk through the door. I was sitting, so I was facing the door of the restaurant. When she walked in, for some reason, it was like a bright light behind her. I couldn't really see, but I'm looking at the door. I said, that's her. I couldn't even make out if that was her. And I ain't making this up. She got closer. My hands got sweaty. They got real sweaty. And I stood up. I gave her one of them nervous hugs, real nervous. And I was like, I'm looking at her, you know, I'm like, wow. Like it basically was like an angel standing in front of me. And I was like, wait, what? And then we talked. We had a great conversation. We had great food. I mean, everything was good. We watched a movie. And at the movie theater, I tell y'all, can't make this up. We sitting down talking at the movie theater. They got like a little bar area. So we were sitting there talking. And Shannon was saying something. And to this day, which is what, about 4 or 5 years, I don't know what she said still. All I remember was having a conversation in my mind saying it was God talking to me, like that's her. And I'm like, what you mean that's her? This is the first night. What are you talking about? Now we have been talking and stuff. I'm not saying that we've been talking, but it's the first night like we in person and say that's her. And Shannon had a whole conversation. I told her this. I had no idea what she said. I just knew that was my future wife. I can't make that up. So is it a thing as a love at first sight? I would say it is. Before that, I can't tell you that I believe that. I believe it now. I was like, I believe it now. So yeah, she had a conversation basically with herself, and I was having a conversation with God, and that's how that went. And that's the story for today. And there you go. So that's how that went. So y'all that don't know that, but yeah. So yeah, like Alan B said, when it's God sent, you ain't gotta test none of that. And guess what? I'll tell another quick little part of that before I get off on this. We met and everything, and then we got married only a few months later. It didn't take long. It's like Alan B said, when God is involved, you ain't got to be engaged for a year, or engaged for 2 years, get engaged for 3 years, trying to plan a wedding, or with somebody for 14 years. It's just like boom, boom, boom. So it was basically, we met within the first 7 days. Shannon can tell you this. Within the first 7 days, do you know I bought a ring? I ain't never did that before. I'm telling y'all this part of the story. It wasn't a love bombing thing. Literally, we was together. We sat down. We picked out a ring together 7 days after being, you know, we had been talking on the phone for months, but I'm just saying after meeting in person, we sat down, bought a ring together. And then I proposed to her a few weeks later after that, at the same restaurant that we had our first dinner. I'm a romantic type. I can do romantic things. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's how they went down. But God was involved with that whole situation. It wasn't just, oh, let's test it before you buy it and do this, that, and the other. Just saying, it's different. It's a different kind of thing when God involved. And before that, I had never did that before. I ain't never bought no ring in no 7 days. Yeah, people you dating, you don't kiss them in the first 7 days. Bought a ring 7 days later. Just saying. Just thought I'd share that with y'all since I was sharing. Just saying. Let me get back into the comment. Well, let me keep moving. I went off a little bit. Let me get back to I don't know. I was supposed to tell that story, but Shannon in the chat seemed like she put prayer, she put all. So I'm fine, y'all. I'm fine. So I'll be good tonight. No, I'm good. So yeah, it was a great time, and it's still a great time. To this day, it's still a great time. It's still, and we've grown and we learned. And like I said, it's nothing's impossible with this woman. So it's like being with her, everything is possible. Like I said, they didn't have a faith-based workplace before that. It wasn't a narc-free living before that. We didn't have things. I'm just saying, things are different. So that's why I'm here to tell you, could never consider us no power couple. I know people say that in the chat, but we're just a couple that been through narcissist abuse that's trying to help other couples or other singles not deal with narcissist abuse in the future. That's all we do. We just two people. We just two vessels sharing our stories and our testimonies and the knowledge that we have and the research that we do just to help others not go through something that we went through. Trust me, you do not want to be in a situation where you're at home and you digging through something and you find marriage papers for a woman you married to that's now you find out she married to somebody in Honduras. And you see the passport, you see the pictures, you see the kids at the wedding, the kids that you take care of, you see them at the wedding. So that means for the last 3 years, everybody been lying to you. So that Tupac song, Me Against the World, that's basically what I was dealing with. But it's none of that over here. It's none of that over here. I ain't saying we don't disagree. We disagree, but we do it respectfully. It's different. And God involved, I'm telling you, it's different. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's see. Target put this up. Proverbs 18:22, King James Version. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Yes. That's like me and Rizzo talk about this all the time. I got my rib. I ain't had my rib before. I had a chicken foot or something. I think I had a chicken foot. And then the first time, I guess I had, I don't know. I had something, a cow foot or a pig foot or something. So I had a pig foot and a chicken foot. Now I got my rib, so now I can move along. I ain't talking about people. I'm just saying. I know y'all probably gonna laugh at that, but I'm just saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all been with these people, they chicken feet too. Don't sit there and act like y'all ain't. I'm just saying. Don't act like y'all ain't never been with a chicken foot either. Men or women, y'all been with them too. So yeah. Simon be like, I love me some Sherry. Yes. I do. I love my wife. I do. I really do. Yeah. Let me see. What did I miss before I keep moving? Jeremy say this is true, which is why people shacking up for 7 to 10 years are absolutely unacceptable. That's what I'm saying. So you testing out what for what 7 to 10 years? Shannon and I watching this show, Put a Ring on It. I don't know if you ever watched that show. I ain't getting paid on the show, but they got a couple on that show. If you watching that show, Put a Ring on It, been together 14 and a half years off and on. And I will tell you a quick story real quick. The guy has 3 children by other women. I'm not frozen. Think about that for a second. They've been together 14 and a half years off and on, but the guy has 3 children by other women. Why do y'all on the show Put a Ring on It? It should be a show. Let's get out of it. Like, let's move out. I can't make this stuff up. Go watch the show. I ain't making this up. Been through the fire and back. All glory to God. Amen to that. So yeah, you ever watch this show? Yes. 14 and a half years and he has 3 children. They still on here trying to figure out if they go get married. Get married? Y'all ain't married yet? Well, I don't see how y'all get married with 3 children from other women. Just saying. I can't make this stuff up. My wife say 14 years playing. I think not. They've been 14 years. He been testing it out with her, testing it out with the other women. He testing out with all kind of people. He test. All kind of tests. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's definitely that is definitely correct. Go watch the show. I can't make this up. It's crazy. Rizzo says so many of us men don't let God elect and select our ribs. That's when we get a chicken foot, Rizzo. That is when we get that chicken foot. I don't know about y'all, but I can't eat a chicken foot. That's just, I know, Tark, you talking about something else, but that's just nasty too. The chicken foot is nasty. I can't eat chicken foot. Y'all ever seen the little 3 feet, the little, I don't know, I even eat anything off it. I'm from Louisiana. We eat crazy stuff. We eat turtles and alligator and all kind of stuff. I ain't eating no chicken feet though. But I was with a chicken foot. So hey, go figure. I was with a chicken foot. Just saying. That was a good timing on that talk. That's nasty. All that's nasty. Being with that man for 14 and a half years, having 3 children, that's nasty. And if you got a chicken foot for a wife or a chicken foot for a husband or a boyfriend or girlfriend, yeah. I'm praying for you because I know how that is. You must commit to them ASAP. This is another sign. They want you to commit to them ASAP. Now, I told you the story about Shannon and I, but it wasn't that I wanted her to commit to me. We committed to each other. See the difference in that? They want you, on the other hand, to commit to them because they narcissistic in nature and they love bombing you, so they want to get you in the bed. They want to get you in front of their family. They want to show you off. They want to have you as a trophy wife or a trophy husband. I don't know if that's a term. I know I done heard trophy wife a bunch of times. So they have you as just this figure. Because what they're going to do, they're going to take you in as the trophy wife, introduce you to the mom, the dad, all their family. And guess what? All the family know you with a chicken foot. So you're with a chicken foot that's going to cheat on you, go beat on you. That's why I made that video about when you divorce the narcissist, you should also divorce the family. Go check that video out after this one. It's true. Why you want to be friends with people that they knew what the person was about before you got with them? Ain't none of them told you. Now one of them told you, man, the dude you with, he cheated on every woman he been with. The dude you with, he just got out of jail for beating his last wife. The dude you with is an abuser. The dude you with abuses his own children. The dude you with, or the woman you with, always get with men and she killed her last few husbands. They ain't gonna tell you none of that. They happy because the narcissist is happy. So that is your classic For y'all that don't know, flying monkeys. That's flying monkeys right there. That's your enabler. That's the people enabling the narcissists to continue doing what they're doing. So they commit to you ASAP. They want you to commit to them, and the cycle continues. You the umpteenth person that been with this person, and now you're in physical abuse because none of them idiots, yeah, I said it, none of them idiot family members told you anything, and they knew exactly who you was with. Just saying. They knew it. Now, am I saying, am I saying you should go jump in everybody's relationship? That's not what I'm saying. At least pray for them. Prayer is free. At least pray for the person. Like, man, I hope they don't end up together. I mean, do something. Show them, blink at them a couple of times. Do some SOS sign. Do something. Do some fire in the thing. Hey, something. Smoke signal. Do something. Let that person know that the person you with is narcissist. They evil. Matter of fact, he don't even like women. I don't know why he with you. And I ain't saying they gay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they don't like women. They hate women so much they just get with them just to abuse them. So they want to commit to you ASAP, like real quick. They showering you with gifts. That's all signs of love bombing. So think about that for a second. Just hear me out. Another sign. They want your focus on them all the time. Everything is about them. Now, remember, when you focus on somebody too much, especially more than you focus on God, now you're placing this person on a pedestal. What are we doing? So they showering you with gifts. They calling you all the time, texting you all the time, emailing you all the time. They want you to focus on them all the time. They giving you all these compliments. They doing all these things. They want you to be instant soulmates. Come on, man. There's too many red flags. All the things that's too many. That's too much for me. I can't handle all that. My blood pressure gonna be high. I'm about to take some pills. Nah, I'm not messing with none of that. Y'all shouldn't either. Y'all should put them walls up and be like, no, enough is enough. So they want you to focus on them all the time. Or they get with you and the package deal is you and your kids, but then all of a sudden they don't want to talk to the kids. It's just about you. Nah, I came in to deal with the kids. So how many times have we seen that? Think about how many times have you seen a person get with another person and they got kids already, whether it's a male or a female, and then all of a sudden the person like, well, they try to push your kids out, get your kids out the way. That's because they want you to focus on them all the time. All the attention need to be on them. They want you to talk about them. Red flag, y'all. Red flag alert, SOS something. Just saying. You have to realize what's going on. So it's evil, is what I can say. That's what I can tell you through all this is evil. You can never please them. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you buy. I don't care how much sex you give them. I don't care how much love you have on them. I don't care how many trips y'all take, how many vacations y'all go on. I don't care if y'all go to Honduras. I'm being funny. Actually, to be honest with you, Honduras is a decent place. It's a third world country. It's a decent place. So I ain't go down the country like that. But what I'm saying is, if they're doing all these things for, I don't care what you do for them, how many emails you sent, how many sticky notes you put up saying I love you, how much you do for this person, whether it's male or female, you can never please them. The bar is set too high. It is. It's like people that I never done drugs, but it's like people having their first high. They say they can never, they always trying to get high again and try to get that first high. You can never please a person. I don't care what you do. You can buy them a Bentley. You can buy them a Rolex watch. You can buy them a car. You can buy them a house. It doesn't matter what you do. That person, they want to cheat on you, they gonna do it. They gonna tell you I love you, but then they love this person. They love that person over there. They just cheated with that person over there. They actually sleeping with the neighbor next door. You wonder why the neighbor stopped talking to you? It's because she's sleeping with your man. Just saying. It happens. I'm not making this stuff up. Y'all know it happens. They so crazy. Remember I said that stupid dumb person. You go sleep with the neighbor? They right next. Okay. You don't think nobody gonna find out they see you sneaking over there at nighttime going to? Come on, man. But hey, that's that stupid dumb person. That's the smart dumb. That's what I said. The smart dumb person. So you can never please this person. I don't care what you do. You can bring another person in your bed. And my wife talked about this on her channel. I talked about it the other day. You can bring another person in your bedroom. You still can't please that person. And they the one that asked you to bring that person in. Oh yeah, bro. Let's spice up our love life. Spice it up. You want to come in here and do some kissing or something? What you mean spice? Another person? A whole nother person. Okay. Y'all go ahead and fall for the banana in the tailpipe you want to. Banana in the tailpipe come from the movie Beverly Hills Cop. You ain't seen it. It's from the 80s. Go watch it. But if you fall for the banana in the tailpipe with them saying, baby, I think everything will work out if we bring this woman in here. Or baby, we get this other guy in here, this third person. This will please me. This will make me happy. Yeah, right. And then what happened when next week when they want another person? Or they start sleeping with the person that you brought in? Love bombing. Newsflash. Love bombing. You can never please them. Your thoughts are not your own. So it don't matter what you do, what you try to do. They always in your head. They watching you while you sleep. They talking to you while you sleep. They whispering in your ear. You know you love me. Talking to probably some of them not even saying they doing evil stuff. I hate you. I wish you would die. They say our narcissists are evil. Don't sit here and act like they nice, because they not. They very evil. So you have to realize that some of these people, they want you to die. They don't care about you. They only with you because, remember, they only with you to throw you off your assignment for your God-given purpose. Because they can do that, they doing their father's business. They ain't God. It's devil. And when they say God, they talking about the little G, G-O-D, but the little G. It's a difference. For y'all don't know, when they talk about God, a lot of these celebrities and stuff, my wife talked about this too. When they saying God on stage, you might want to figure out who they actually talking about. Are they talking about God, like the big, like G-O-D, the one that created the earth, the heaven and earth and all that? Or are they talking about G-O-D, which is a whole different thing. It's for a whole nother video, a whole nother live, or another teaching. But I'm just saying, let's keep moving. I'm going to jump into the chats right after this. Romans 13:8. Owe no one anything except to love each other. For the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. But narcissists can't love. So how that work out for them? How that Bible verse work out for them? They can't. They never love you. My ex never loved me. If she would have never went to Honduras and got married to somebody else and then brought the kids to the wedding and did all that stuff. I'm just saying. So think about it for a second. They love you, or they capable of love. They wouldn't beat you. They wouldn't cheat on you. They wouldn't do none of these things, but they're not capable of doing that. So therefore, I ain't got to spell this out for y'all. We got some intelligent people in this community. I don't have to spell this out. Let me jump in the chat before I keep going, because I'm getting closer down to the end. I try to stay on target for the most part. Let me see. Let me go back to, let's go back to about 8:05. Okay, I'm at 8:06. Okay. I've seen people be with a person for 14 years, similar to this story, break up with that person, mess someone at the corner store, and marry them in 2 months. They know exactly what they're doing. So that's what I'm talking about. This. Yeah, see what she just said there? They've been with this other person. Wait, I just did a video of you. I keep plugging my own video. It's my channel. But I just did a video Wednesday called Time Wasters. Go check that out. They got these people out here just there to waste your time, throw you off course. They time wasters. That's what they do. That's what they're doing. That's what the guy doing on Put a Ring on It. He's a time waster in that woman's life. And she's allowing him to waste time. Time wasters. Check it out. We got a bunch of videos for you to check out. So does my wife. Bunch of videos for you to go check out at North Free Living. If you ain't subscribed to my wife's channel, you missing out on good teachings. I'm not just saying that because she's my wife. She actually has great teaching. Go over to the North Free Living and check out a lot of stuff that she has. We are property. Yeah, we are. It's like ownership of a car. It's like they want to own you. Yeah. Misogynist. Yeah. Don't give children more attention, even a newborn. Rizzo say, after the show, for more empowering, please follow our link, Narcissist Breakdown, a complete look at Narcissists. Yes, go check out that video. I got a bunch of videos. I'm starting to rev up. I think I got 100 plus videos at this point. I know my wife got 200 plus videos, so it's no shortage of video. And Auntie Karen has videos. There's no shortage of videos around here. I can't say y'all don't know what's going on, because you watch one, you can watch a bunch of other ones. And it's topics that cover all kind of things, all kind of stuff that you want to know about. Love Peace say narcs are evil demons. They definitely are. KBA say yes, Jab here in North Free Living. They are thirst for lust of signs of immaturity. Yes. Alan B, for real, if it weren't for God's grace, I would have been in the loony bin. That's what I'm saying. So I used to tell this story. It wasn't really a story. It's more of a joke, but it's true. A lot of times when you with narcissists, I used to say this about someone else before I knew about narcissists, if they drive you crazy, they want to put you in a place where these people come to pick you up. They have on white clothes. They put you in a white suit. They put you in a white van. They bring you to a white building. They put you in a white room, and the room is padded, and you got a white door. It's a whole lot of white you could be seeing in your life, and that's what this narcissist is trying to do, drive you to the crazy bin. So it's not a joke, it's really true. So if you want to see a whole lot of white, you keep staying with this narcissist, and that's exactly what you're gonna see. You're gonna be taking little white pills. I'm not saying it to be fun. I'm just saying, I mean, they literally drive you crazy because that's what they want. And then they can take your house, they can take your car, they can take over, say you're not competent. So that's what these rich people actually do. They do it to us too. So just realize that you're gonna see a whole lot of white in your life. You keep staying with this evil person. Never enough for narcs. No, never enough. No matter what you do, it's never enough. I might say nope. Rizzo say, Alan B, you loony bin? Yes. If y'all want to see white stay with a narcissist, I promise you'll see a whole lot of white going on in your life. Yes. KBS say, Honduras, a land of love and peace, Central American. I'm ripping and I'm not a narc. Hey, like I say, Honduras is a nice place. It's just not for me. I've been there one time. I shouldn't have went there in, but trust me, I ain't never got to go back. I'm good. I ain't got to go back over there. I seen enough the 3-4 days I was there that I never have to go back to Honduras. Now, if Shannon ever said she want to go to Honduras, I would actually go, but then again, I probably wouldn't. We probably cancel that trip and go somewhere else to one of the other places. I'll go to Cancun, Cozumel, Belize. They got a bunch of other places I would go before I go to Honduras. Honduras is not matter of fact, Honduras is not on my list at all for places I want to go. I'm just saying. Love Peace say unclean spirits possess them. Yes, definitely true. Definitely true. My wife say, Alan B, for real, it's God's grace. That's why I get so emotional when I pray or think about what I've been through. How can I not praise him? After all you've been through, everything you've been through with a narcissist, you've been no contact for 1 month or 100 years, whatever, everything God has brought you through after narcissist abuse. If you've been in the thick and thin of this person and all the evil demonic stuff they do, the voodoos, the hoodoos, the we-doos and Ouija boards, and they do a lot of crazy stuff, the voodoo dolls and cats and spells and saging, and whew, they do enough to you can't keep up with them. So if you've been through all that and God has brought you out of it, and you, like the song, you can see clearly now, you're out of that fog. I'm gonna praise God. I'm gonna continue to praise God. I'm gonna continue to talk about him. That's why I'm gonna continue doing Bible verses, continue talking about God multiple times on this channel. I'm gonna continue praying, waking up, thanking God that I'm awoke, praying, dropping down to my knee, praying a couple times a day, 3, 4, 5 times a day, praying my wife, praying with the kids. You have to. I mean, you have to give thanks for all this stuff that we've been through. You have to. Jabba say, yeah, my cousin dated a man who wanted her to take off of her job when he was sick. He couldn't believe she would still go to work while he had a common cold. Come on now, come on, man. I just knew at the end that I was gonna read that he had COVID or something, or maybe a surgery. A common cold. Now, don't get me wrong, men do act like babies sometimes when they get sick, but a common cold. Okay. All right. KBS say he said no time that he loves to chase. That was my cue to beat him up. Wow. Not free level. I see Solomon would not join you. Nah, I can't do that. Can't do. I ain't about that. If you talking about Honduras, no, I'm not about that. Hello, Miss D. Thank you for joining us. You're funny. Ex-husband Narc said the same thing. I said no way. I never did. He was never happy. I gave him everything. He was never happy. Okay, I think that's what you're trying to say. He was never happy. I gave him everything. He had a beautiful life. I'm free now. I'm free, and I forgive him. And that's part of the thing too. That's how you know you're going through the healing journey and you're actually making progress. When you start praying for that person, you start forgiving that person. Forgiveness is not for them. A lot of people want to go, well, we need closure. My closure is me praying for you and forgiving you. I don't have to go have a conversation with you to say I'm good. Stop thinking you have to go have closure with this person and go sit down and have a long drawn-out conversation. Why? So they can use the same tactics they've been using to draw you in and win you back over. Now they'll come back with their love bombing, and now they got you locked in again. Like, oh, girl, I went to go, close out our relationship, and he bought me a new diamond ring. I've been asking for a diamond ring for the last 17 years. Really? So now he got you a diamond? Really? Okay. Girl, he bought me a new Honda. He bought me a new Honda car. It got the rims on it, GPS, all that. Girl, he loved me. Really? What? It take a Honda for you to go back with the North? Okay. Oh man, you know, he go with his boy. Man, yeah, man, I'm back. I'm back with I don't know her name. I'm back with Sheila. I'm back with Sheila. Man, you back with Sheila? Sheila bust the windows out your car. Man, she replaced the windows, man. She bought me a new truck, man. Got me a new truck, you know, Sheila. Me and Sheila go, fool. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be funny. You a whole fool. You a whole fool. You went back with Sheila because Sheila cray. Sheila bust the windows out your car. She throw a brick at you, hit you in your back. She stabbed you in your back. She went to your job, got you fired, your last 2 jobs, but you with Sheila because you want closure. Pass me on the closure. I'm good. I don't need the closure. I'm good. I'm gonna close on my own. I'm gonna close myself. I don't need you to. It's a one-way thing on this one. I don't need your help. You know what I'm saying, to close. Talking saying the scripture I had last year. I don't need your help with this closure. So Anna say, when you take the trash out, don't go back outside and bring it back. Whoa, I love that. When you take the trash out, it's trash. When you throw out that narcissist, don't go bring it back in your house. So now you bring it, everything you didn't prayed about, everything you didn't told God to cast out, everything you didn't cast out and did all these prayers and prayers of deliverance and all that, you done brought this evil person back in your house, and now they're around there saging and singing voodoo and hoodoo and doing yoga and all this other stuff in your house now, and now all those spirits that came back 7 times stronger than what they were. What did we just do? We just wasted our time. We just wasted our time. That's what we just did. We wasted our time getting in these prayer groups and getting with these people, watching all these videos just to go right back where we started at. That's like starting a race. I'm doing the race again. It's like starting a race, going around the track, but then turning around, going in reverse, and going back to the start line. What did you just do? You're not gonna win the race like that. You behind. I need you to catch up. Thank you for that, Anna. I love the way you said that. Don't bring the trash back in the house. That's good. I like that one. Woo. Y'all come. I told you I be coming with some stuff in here. I love it. Y'all can't blame me tonight. It's everybody else. Can't be say Anna Roberts. Right. Get that trash out of here, my friend would say. Yes. Alan B, when Sheila leave, she gone with anything she brought, including the truck. Exactly. When you go back with Sheila, that truck that Sheila bought for you, that new Rolex watch, and all the stuff Sheila done bought, Sheila gonna take all that stuff from you because she gonna say that's gifts that she bought from you. So you're gonna be homeless because Sheila probably bought the house, and you're not gonna have a car or a Rolex. And they're gonna take your clothes and probably cut them up or burn them or whatever. They do these things for real. It's not fake, it's real. My wife said they are going to future fake you so you re-up on the contract. Yeah, they want you to sign up. They want you to sign on the dotted line like these NFL, football, basketball players doing. You know, they signing these new contracts. We're seeing all these deals. Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills just signed a contract, $258 million today for a 6-year deal, guaranteed $150 million. That's a different kind of money. I understand that. But these narcissists want you to sign up with these contracts. It's 150 years in hell. Yeah, I said it. They want you to go to hell right along with them. I'm saying 150, but we know it's indefinite. It's not going to end at 150. They want you in hell with them so you can be right there in a lake of fire. I'm going to do a video on hell coming around. I've been talking about it. So that's where they want you at. So marriage, a house, a ring, everything they would not give in a relationship, which lets you know they knew all along what to do. They knew they could have bought you the ring. They could have bought you the car. They could have been romantic. They could have did all these things, but they wait until you leave them. Then all of a sudden they want to show you the world. They want to love bomb you again. They love bomb you to get with you. Now you got love bomb number 2. And some of y'all, they didn't cheated on you. You don't love bomb 3, 4, and 5 and don't realize they love bomb. You just think, well, he cheated. You know, people make mistakes. A mistake would be me uploading my YouTube video and don't put a thumbnail on there. That's a mistake. A mistake would be me going outside without shoes on. You know, I just got my socks on. That would be a mistake. A mistake is not cheating, laying down with another person in Honduras and getting married to him. I don't know. No mistake. I've never seen a mistake like that's not a mistake. That's something that they wanted to do. A mistake is not saying, you know, I love you and stuff like that. That's not a mistake. That's by design. They're doing these things by design. You have to realize that it's for a reason. Javin said, oh my God, my cousin name is Sheila, and she did something similar. I was just pulling name. I don't know your cousin. I don't know. I didn't know Sheila did. See, so don't date no Sheilas, y'all. That's what we just learned. Men, stay away from Sheilas. They name Sheila, might be crazy Sheila. I don't know. I play it. They got some good Sheilas out there somewhere. I don't know. I don't even know nobody named Sheila. Never met a Sheila, but yeah, her cousin. Okay. Okay. Miss D said, I have to say something funny. Ex-narc husband, he broke my car, then acted like he would help with a new car, co-sign. When he went to prison for beating me, he tried to take the car back. Court gave me the car. Man, see, that's that smart dumbness. That's smart and dumb. He's dumb. Smart and I ain't trying to talk about your ex-husband, but that's just dumb. Trying to take really? Okay. Target said we cancel the spirit of backwardness. Yeah, we definitely cancel that. We sure do. Miss D say so funny. Dan and my ex-husband prison promised new supply our house the court. Let me sell it our house. See, just dumb. It's dumb. How many of y'all got stories? I know y'all can relate to what she's saying. I know y'all can relate to what I've been saying in this. Like my wife just said, shady. That's shady. You gonna try. So you trying to sell the house that I'm in and you in prison? Boy, bye. Get out of it, man. Go sit down somewhere. Please. Help us help you and go sit down somewhere. Well, Miss D, hey, she say it's okay. I'm laughing. I feel better. And that's the great thing. We laughing with you because that's just dumb. Boy, I tell you. Unbroken Sylvia laughing. Got a lot of people here laughing. Jabbing, Lord have mercy. Alan B say, remember, y'all, laughter is medicine for your soul. It's good to laugh after narcotics. It definitely, I just said that, I think on a video or something I just said, laughter is good. I think it was an Instagram. For y'all that don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put that at the end of this. We almost done. Yeah. So laughter is good. That's why once I got into my conference space on YouTube, you go back and watch my first video, I didn't know, I didn't know what I really was doing. I knew I was supposed to be here telling y'all about narcissists, but I didn't know how to tell it. I was sitting up, I was straight up, like looking at the camera, like, no, I didn't want to make no mistake. And when I would make a mistake on record the video, I just record. I'd be 8 minutes in, I just record. Now, Shannon, I was talking about it earlier. Y'all gonna get these mistakes. Hey, I'm human. I ain't no robot. So if I did mess up on the thing, you just go here. I said the wrong word. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't mean to say that. I'm not gonna record that over again or try to cut. We just go get. You go get Solomon and Shannon in raw, purest form. That's what you go get. Even on my live. That's why I like doing live. There's no room for error. But I make mistakes. Just like anybody else. I'm human. So if I do make a mistake, hey, it is what it is. That's what we got. So yeah, laughing is fun. So it's good for you. It really is. I definitely agree with that. So let's keep moving. We're almost about to wrap this up. They want you to relinquish your control. They want control of the whole relationship, the marriage, the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, they want control. That's why some of these narcissists will come out and say, you know what, babe, I want you to just go to school and stop working. Don't be dumb and go to school and stop working, because what they want is they control the money. They control all the finances. So everything that's coming in the house, if you want to go on a girl's trip and they don't want you to go, you ain't got no money. So what you gonna do? I'm just trying to warn y'all. Same thing, man. They got some of these women out here that want to retire you and do different things. Okay. You might want to keep you a little side stash or something, keep you some money coming in, because you don't have that side money coming in, or a little hustle job, or maybe start your YouTube channel, write book, do something. You're going to be in a bad situation. Like we just said earlier, Sheila going to take that car, that house, all the clothes. You're going to be homeless and going back to your mom and them house because they want you to relinquish all that control. Another sign of love bombing. All these are just signs of love bombing. Don't do it. Can you survive love bombing? It's a question. Put it in the chat. If you think you can survive love bombing, I'm not going to even answer. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to put it. It's a yes or no. It shouldn't be maybe. So it's either yes or no. Put in the chat yes or no. Can you survive love bombing? I'll give y'all a few seconds. I can tell you, I already know my answer probably. You already know what I'm going to say. I mean, because a lot of people think it's nothing after narcissist abuse or after love bombing or after any of these things. They just think it's no hope. That's why we got suicide and depression and anxiety. People think they cannot make it after situations like this. And love bombing is a tough situation because all the things that's put on you that leads to abuse and leads to other things. And then now you're like, I can't move forward. I can't do this. I don't know what to do. So let me go in the chat right quick. Let's see. So let me go down. So Ms. D say yes. Yes. One Piece said one of the narcissist's favorite things is control. Exactly. Piece of Lee said that. Exactly. Target say yes. Jasmine, yes. I don't know why so many women want to be a sugar mama nowadays. Yeah. Sugar daddy, sugar mama. Only sugar I eat candy. You know what I'm saying? I got candy. I eat some candy. I don't know why y'all want them sugar things anyway. And this probably shouldn't be eating that, but just saying. Anna Robert said yes. Auntie Karen said yes. My wife said we can survive. We did survive. We will survive. We will continue to survive. We will continue to move forward because You got to take what the narcissist did and make that a testimony. That was a test. Now it's time for you to testify. You got to go through the test to be able to testify. Some of y'all want to stop short. Nah, don't stop short. Go ahead, walk through them hot coals and get on the other side so you can go ahead and tell everybody else your story, because you can help one person. We're not here to help one, but if you can help one person, isn't that what this is all about? You can help another woman or another man not go through what you went through, or not go through what I went through, or not go through what Shannon went through, or other people in the chat. If you can help one person not go through any of those things, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am. I stated in Shannon's live, you can buy a bed, but you can't buy rest. You can't. I don't care what you do. That's real right there. Rizzo said, no one can take a penny with them. You'll never see a U-Haul truck traveling slow behind a hearse. I've said that before. I like that one. That's true. You can't take the money to your casket. I know some of y'all think y'all might. You can't. You can't. Jabba said, no, I can, but I was not always strong. Now I can. That's the healing process. We getting there. Every time Jabba come in here, she getting stronger and stronger. She on Clubhouse and stuff. She coming in Shannon and our lives and coming to different video. Yes. Pizza Lee say yes. Target say yes. Testimony. We all have testimonies, and as soon as y'all realize that, I shouldn't be the only one on here testifying. Shannon shouldn't be the only one telling her testimony. It's a lot of you. I ain't saying you got to get on YouTube and tell your testimony, but somebody needs to hear your story when you go tell your testimony. When you go share with them what happened to you as a child, you was molested or abused. When you go share that story, you've been holding it in. I ain't saying you got to come out public and tell her. That's not what I'm saying. But if somebody need to hear that, because maybe it's a cousin or a family member that's going through it with the same person that abused you years ago. When you go tell somebody about your ex beating you, and then now he's with a new supply, and a lot of times, I said this before, a lot of times we want to go at the new supply. Now, they evil and following everything the narcissist doing. Okay, I get that. But if they really don't know, now you got another woman or another man trapped in a situation that you just got out of. By the grace of God is the only reason why you got out of. What if that new supply don't believe in God? Who's going to help them get out of that? Think about that for a second. I'm not saying go over there and be Captain Saver, you know what? That's not what I'm saying. But come on now, we got to pray for our brothers and sisters. Some of us just don't know. So just realize that. Adam B say, Javelin, they are straight cougars. Rizzo says it's better to be alone than in bad company. Amen to that. Let me read the last couple things. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. Last couple. So we kind of on time. If it's too good to be true, it's probably not. So all these things that they done told you, yeah, I own my own company. Yeah, I'm romantic. Yes, I do this, that, and the third. I love doing it. I treat my woman like this, or yes, they want to call you nicknames like daddy and all these. Y'all know what they do. They do all these different things. They love body, shower you with gifts. They taking you out on these expensive trips. You going to Vegas. You going to Hawaii. You going to all these different places. You know, you're going to New York on New Year's. You're going to Florida and to Europe and Africa trips, and they paying for everything because they just love bomb you. They wooing you in, and they doing all this within the first 2 years. You didn't went on all he did went on 12 trips, cruises, and all kind of stuff. They didn't bought you all this jewelry. They didn't bought you clothes. They didn't bought you all these things. I promise you, all this come with a cost. It all comes with a cost. You might be getting it free for right now, but there's a cost attached to that. That new Rolex watch, it comes with a cost, and the time is ticking. So the time when that watch is, they gonna want their payday. That demon gonna want their payday. That new car you just got, they got a timing belt in there. That timing belt gets messed up, but the way the demon bought it, they got a timestamp on there. So at some point, they gonna come to collect. When I say they, I'm talking about demons. I'm talking about the devil. That narcissist is gonna come to collect. So all that love bombing they did was for a purpose, to throw you off track. And they did that. So they accomplished their mission. So now you got to go back and fight the good fight and get back in, good graces with God, and realize that you messed up and this, that, and the other. Okay, that's fine. But you have to start at some point. If you're still in a narcissist abuse situation, Auntie Karen, you on here, if you can put that number, she always put a number here, the 1-800 number for domestic violence stuff. You can put that number in there. I'll put it up there. If you're in that situation and you're dealing with abuse, whether it's physically, mentally, or whatever, and you don't know how to get out, you don't know where to go, you don't know who to call, they have people that can help you. You don't have to just watch YouTube, because my YouTube video, yeah, it's going to help you, make you feel good. But then you got to go past that. So you might need to talk to a therapist or a life coach, or call that 1-800 number, or, a suicidal hotline and things like that. You got to call somebody and say, hey, I need help. You need to go to God and pray. You need to break those soul ties. You need to do a lot of things, a lot of work. And the work that we're doing is because the narcissists put us in a situation where they love bombed us. That's what this is all about. They love bombed us. And now we're in a situation, we doing all this extra work. Guess what? That we didn't have to do. We didn't have to do that work, and we'd have went about it accordingly. If we wouldn't have just tested it out. Thank you for putting it up, Auntie Carrie. We wouldn't have just tested this stuff out. We want to test it out before we buy it. If we wouldn't have did some of those things, we wouldn't have made those big. Now, that's a mistake. Testing it out before, that's a mistake. So we wouldn't have tested this stuff out before we bought it. We wouldn't be in the situation we're in, but we don't want to hold ourselves accountable. I know y'all don't like that word. It's true. I hold myself accountable for things. I put myself in these situations. Thank you for that, Auntie Kitchen. Okay. Suicide prevention hotline, another good one. So I'm gonna lead them up there. It's good to talk about this. It's good to talk about these things, mental health and all that stuff. Y'all seen what just happened with Simone Biles with mental health, with soccer with mental health. These things are real. And being with a narcissist gonna have your mental health. You're gonna have a spiritual concussion, like I just said. You're gonna have a spiritual concussion after being with this person, not realizing that, you know what, I didn't waste the last 4 years of my life. I've been in la la land, not even knowing. They didn't have to punch you in your head to give you this concussion. They didn't have to get in a car wreck to get this concussion. That's not how you get. You got to get hit on the football field to get a spiritual concussion. They ain't got to slap you across your head to get what they do. They slapping you with evil spirits. They slapping you with voodoos and hoodoos and sage and all this other stuff, and they giving you a spiritual concussion. So that's how you ended up with it. That's how we ended up in the place that we ended up in, and now we're trying to escape. I'm telling y'all, it's an escape. It's a way out, and it's God. I know y'all like, that's a simple answer. It's a simple answer. It is. It's that simple. It's that simple to go to God and talk to him about your mistakes, pray about it, and get out of it. Get out of those situations. It's life after narcissist abuse. After all this love bombing, it's life after. Look at Shannon and myself. Look at some of these other people that's married. Look at Tarek and her husband, and I don't know other people that's married in here, but Rizzo and his wife. And anybody else that's married in here that got a good relationship after narcissist abuse, put in the chat, I'm married. Just put I'm married in there just so people can see that. Because a lot of people think, no, I done been through this. I'll never find love again. I'll never find. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You will. You will. It's not one of them things that is one and done, or two and done, or three and done. Some of y'all fifth, sixth married. Because you trying to choose your rib, and the person that God wants for you is like right there, but you're like, I don't like the way she looked. Oh, she a dime piece. Let me go over there. Or some of y'all women, y'all look at the man. He too short. I want me a 6'5" man. Go ahead. Now you dating the devil. You dating a 6'5" devil, and you could have dated the 5'6" doggone person that God wanted for you. But we don't know. We think we make the right decision. We going for looks and not for. Y'all see what I'm going to do? We're not looking at. We're looking at the physical body. That's what we're looking at. Instead of looking at the inside, you want to check the heart, you want to test the spirit, like my wife said, but y'all not doing that. I did the same thing. We sitting there looking, oh, she fine. Yeah, that's who I want to talk to. They got a girl over there that's skinny as I don't know what, but that probably the person over there. God wants you to go talk to that person. And I ain't saying you had to date that person, but you made a mistake talking to that person. You really did. We have to realize that we have to hold ourselves accountable, and there's nothing wrong with making mistakes, nothing at all. But when you make those mistakes, go to God in prayer, find out ways to help. Like I'm just saying, educate yourself on divorce. The truth will make you free. Whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Amen to that, brother. Thanks for putting it in there. So you have to realize that we all make mistakes. Every last one of it, like Target just said, look at the inner appearance. Stop getting caught in the physical. I don't care if they got a big butt or hips or thighs and they eyes might got juicy lips. All that is evil and demonic. You looking for the wrong thing. You dating. You about to marry the person that's about to be your next divorce. That's what you about to do. You setting yourself up for failure by doing that. You want to go test the waters. I gotta test it before I buy it. South Solomon. She fine. I gotta make sure everything. Okay. Let me know how that work out for you. Let me know how that testing works out for you. Just let me know how it works out. So if you get in a situation where you testing it before you buy it and you fail that test, now what? What did we accomplish with that? We could have just waited. We could have just waited. It's been a little patience Patience is good, y'all. It's not evil. Patience is good. And we just would have waited just a little while, just wait a little bit. That's all I want y'all to do, is wait a little bit. Just give it a little time. Stop giving out all these information. Stop sharing all your social media. Stop. I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, Robert Henson? Thank you for joining us. Stop doing that. Stop being so eager to fall in love again, so anxious. Nah, wait for God to bring you rear, or you're gonna end up with a chicken foot. I don't eat chicken feet. I don't want chicken. I don't like the way it look. But y'all ended up with chicken feet, but it's dressed up. It's not, it don't look like, it look like a nice ribeye. That's what it's dressed up like. But you really getting soul tied, like Shannon talks about on her channel. You get soul tied to a chicken foot. An evil person is what you get soul tied for, not knowing, because you went for physical appearance, you went for love bombing, you went for all the nice sayings, that's what you went for. And you made a huge mistake. And I say you, but I'm talking to me too, because I made a huge mistake when I did that. Falling for the love bond. Oh, I never seen somebody do something like that before. Nobody never did this for me. When the whole time I could have did a lot of this stuff on my own. God right there with us the whole time. We can do a lot of this stuff on our own. And we missing the picture. We missing the picture. We're not paying attention to what's going on. Like, that's why I'm leaving it up there. Look at the inner appearance. Stop looking at this outer shell, this outer thing. How many of y'all go drive a car and never look at the engine? Yeah, a lot of people do that. Or going in, or another example, on some of these like eBay and all that stuff, they had these cars for sale. It's $3,000 for a reason. It probably ain't got no engine in there. You might want to go look at it, or tell them to take a picture of the engine, or maybe go look at that car before you buy it. That's testing it before you buy it. But we looking at these people and just looking at this physical appearance. Oh, I like the way she dressed. Or I like the way, I like the way he carries. Or look at his muscles. Okay. Them same muscles gonna be the muscles that's trying to choke you out. Them same muscles gonna be the muscles that's gonna be in court saying, I want a divorce because they cheated on you. I can't make none of this stuff up. I'm just being real with y'all. Just being real. Let me read the last thing. I'm gonna read the last few comments. We're gonna pray. We'll get up out of here. Last thing, Bible verse, Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love. Listen to this. Joy, peace. What I just talked about, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. Now, the narcissist is not providing love because we know it's fake. They ain't got no joy. They ain't got a joyous bone in their body. Matter of fact, they funny bone is not even funny. I'm just saying. They ain't giving you no peace. You can't even sleep at night because you with this evil person. They ain't got patience for anything you want to do. All your dreams and visions, things you want to do, they ain't got patience for because they're not a patient person. Kindness, they beat you. They cheat on you. So that's out the window. So they ain't got that. Goodness, ain't nothing about them good because they was only good to you because they was love bombing you just so they can get with you. So the goodness, well, that's out the window. And they sure not faithful because they faithful to a demon. They faithful to the devil. They're not faithful to. I just broke that whole verse down for him. So if you go by this verse and you size up a narcissist, you just go, okay, do they love me? Nah, it's fake. They love bomb. Okay, that's out. That's one gone. They never joy. They always complaining. They always complain about everything, no matter what they complaining. Okay, throw that out. And we throw out the rest of them. So where are we sitting at? I can't make this up. It's in the Bible. What are we doing? I'm just saying, what are we doing? Who are we actually dating? Who are we dating? Who we married to? Who we in love with? You in love with the physical? Which a lot of us have done that. Or you in love with this person like you really, what they really stand for. Because they can tell you anything. They can buy you anything. They can do anything around people. But we all know when you get behind closed doors, that's when that evil person comes out. Oh, in front of public? Oh, they nice. They open the door. They hold your hand. They get up, pull out your chair at the restaurant. They do all the good things in person. But behind closed doors, that's why I said it all the time. I don't know what's going on with my neighbors next door, across the street, around the corner, 3 blocks. I don't know what's going on in the people house. And it's not for me to know. It's not for me to know. I'm not a nosy person like that. Anyway, me and my family, we stick in our house. We kind of, we'll wave at you, stuff like that. I'm good on that. I'm good where I'm at. We got a lot of good things going on over here. I don't need to go. I don't know what you have going on in your house. I might not need to shake your hand because maybe you got an evil spirit attached to you. Now it's attached to me. Now I'm going home, acting crazy. Shannon gonna be praying, throwing holy water on me. I don't need it. I'm just saying. So we have to realize a lot of these things before we get into them. Again, this was called Signs of Love Bombing in Marriage and Relationships. I know I went a little bit longer than what I usually do. I usually shut down around 8:30. But thank y'all for just taking this time to spend with me. And I hope through this whole thing you learned that love bombing it's a lot. It ain't just one or two things. It's a lot. It's a tactic. It's a drawn up plan. It's like writing up a business plan, but this is an evil plan. They drawing this up to soul tie to you, to use you, to abuse you, to throw you off course. At the end of the day, they just want to throw you off course. If you're supposed to start Narc Free Living, where they can throw you off 8 years, maybe Narc Free Living will never be born. If you're supposed to start a faith-based workplace, and they can throw you off just a little while, maybe faith-based workplace will never come. Maybe you end up dying. Maybe you end up killing yourself. That ain't what we want. We want to prevent those things. So we're going to continue to share over here on faith-based workplace. We're going to continue to share. We're going to continue to share. This is my wife's stuff. Put her stuff up there. You can reach Shannon on all social medias. She got clothing, t-shirts, and all kind of different things. I'm actually doing a rebranding. So I know y'all been, asking for shirts and stuff like that, but I'm about to do a rebranding just with different words and stuff on my shirts. So those will be coming out within the next couple of weeks. We just growing. We praying, we growing, we praying with the family, we supporting, and we just want to see everybody win. I'm not one of the people that want to pray for your downfall. I'm praying for you to succeed. You can ask Rizzo. I talk to Rizzo all the time. You can ask different people that talk to her, interact with me. I'm not that person. I'm not that person that's going to come tap on you, but like, man, remember back then when I told you about that? You owe me some money. Hey, man, go do you. Do you. Because the people that's not supporting me right now, that's fine. That's good. I'm Gucci. Like they just, I'm Gucci. Trust me. You ain't supporting me now. That's fine. Don't support me when I hit 100K on YouTube either. Don't support me when faith-based workplace selling shirts and doing all kind of other things. Don't support me when Shannon. I ain't got to tell all the bit. I'm just saying when we doing different things, I don't want you to support them. I want you to have that same energy you had when I started faith-based workplace. I want you to have the same energy. Have that same energy. You never came in a live. You never liked the video. You never watched the video. Have that same energy when you see me up on a billboard. And for y'all that don't know, I'm a real estate agent too here in Houston. So God just shifted things. So, hey, when I start doing this more, and so when you see all these things happening, don't come over here holding your hand out talking about, man, bro, remember we went to middle school together? I'm not good with names, so I probably don't remember you anyway, so it really don't matter. Don't come over here talking to my wife, be like, Shannon, man, remember nah. I remember what you didn't do the last few years when I started off this faith-based workplace, and I just wanted you to like a video. I remember that. I remember when I did this video about love bombing, you wasn't in the live chat. I remember that. That's what I remember. I remember the people that was in there. I can go back and watch. I can see the live chat. I seen the people that was in there that was supporting the channel. That's what I'm just saying. So love bombing is an evil tactic. It's an evil ploy. Again, y'all want to watch some great videos, go support my wife. Go over there, sign up on Narc Free Living, subscribe to her channel, like some of her videos, share some of her videos. We're trying to grow both these channels and get the word out because, we're smaller channel. We new. And that's fine. Everybody started at 0 on YouTube. That's fine. That don't mean we got to stay at 0 though. We got to continue to grow. We got to support other people that's doing these things. So, and I'm a big supporter of my wife. So yeah, I know she put out good content. If you want to follow me on all social media, I start putting out little 1-minute videos on Instagram. So you want to follow me, I'll leave it up for a second or two. Everything faith-based workplace. I got a website too. The colors, that's not by design, the gold and all that stuff. I mean, it's by design. So the colors and stuff, Shannon and I, is like, we married. So we got the same type colors and stuff. You can see my logo behind me. For y'all that don't know, that's my logo right there. Faith-based workplace. Well, faith and work intersect. That's what it started for, because I want to talk about narcissist abuse in the workplace. But it's bigger than just the workplace, because when I realized I started doing this, it's much bigger than that. It's a lot of relationship things going on. Yeah, it goes on to work too, but we had to keep tackling it. So again, that's my stuff. You want to follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back, and support. That's what I do. So my wife do. Let me read a few of y'all comments and we're going to get up out of here. Again, let me put this back up there. Signs of love bombing in marriage and relationships. Yeah, a bunch of comments. Let me go back and see. Well, let me go back. I don't want to go back too far. I don't want to read Shannon. I don't like reading too many. Robert said, have a good night. Hey, thank you for joining us. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. I don't know if you left already or not, but subscribe to the channel and like it. But thank you for coming out with us. Javin said, that's a stranger in my house. Definitely. Yeah, Tamina, yeah, I remember Tamina said that. Yeah, I remember that song. Yeah, we sleeping with the enemy. We are literally, it's not just a movie, this is real. We sleeping with the enemy. They done love bombed you, they done did all these good things, and now they been evil in nature, so you sleeping with the enemy. So yes. Read some more. North 11 say, repent, rebuke their lies, bind up their spirit spouse, that love bombing, and those word curses. Y'all, she telling y'all, she giving y'all free game right now. It's free game. It's like trying to improve your credit score. We're trying to improve our mental health. We're trying to improve our physical. We're trying to improve. So that's free game right there. I'm gonna leave that up there for a couple of seconds. You want to write it down? I know people take notes. You want to write this stuff down? Hey, have it. Hey, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. You know, you want to write it down? That's fine. Okay. That's their goal. Time wasters and dream stealers. They definitely go waste your time. They definitely go try to steal your dreams. That's why even myself, I had to get out of, stop telling people everything. People don't need to know. Just do it and they go see it. Because if they lurking, they go see everything you're doing on YouTube. They go see everything you're doing on your job. They got your neighbors watching when you buy a new car. You know what I'm talking about. They lurking. They'll never compliment you on your car. And usually if they do, it'll be like I said the other day, it'll be a backhanded compliment. Oh man, I like your little truck or your little car or your little house or your little wife. Man, bye, get out of here with that. So just realize that people are always trying to steal things from you. They kill, they steal, and they destroy. It's not a made-up verse. It's in the Bible. They do this for real. Love, peace, say plan from day one. Knew us before meeting demonic intelligence or demonic discernment. Read a few more. The enemy only comes to steal, kill. See, I didn't even know he had that right there. See, there you go. The enemy only comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Thank you, Alan B. We in sync with that. It's my brother right there. Target said the enemy sends them to divert one's destiny. And they can throw you off your path. I don't care if it's for a year. They didn't did their work. But we not realize that's why we're trying to teach people. So you start recognizing this, having this discernment before when you get that person, your block game should be real strong. You already like, nah, like I said the other day, nah, not you. Not you. Nah, Nah, you can look at narcissist. Nope. Oh, demon. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. You have a storefront, person walk in, you just automatically start praying. You notice an evil spirit coming in, probably about to come in. Why are your prices so high? Why are you in here? Why don't you go down the street to the Dollar General and go buy some clothes? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just saying. I don't have a storefront. I'm just saying you have that or whatever you have. I'm just saying. Cat BX, so true. They block your blessings for selfish reasons. When I look back, I see how I was set up. That's what it is. It's a setup. It's a definitely setup. They setting you up for failure. And now by the grace of God, I am on top. We'll continue to climb. And we praying that you continue to climb as well, sister. Amen. Jam here. That's true though. They are a death trap with a death sentence and will sign a death certificate. Whew. It's a lot of death going on. They killing you from day one. They start killing you. They do. They really do. Just look at it. You don't believe me? I mean, some of y'all, I know y'all didn't think they're trying to kill you. Like, really. Jasmine Henry, amen, Meg the Stallion may be your client, and you may have to witness to her. Might have to. Hey, man, how you doing? Expedition Salvation. Hey, we getting ready to wrap up, but thank you for coming. Hey, if y'all haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I pray I put on a good enough, content that you want to subscribe. And then, hey, I always say share this stuff out. It can help somebody. It really can. So thank y'all for joining. Let me read just a couple more, and I'm going to pray. And yeah, Catbacks, thank you, family, for that. Hit the like button. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. Expedition Salvation says seminary has been keeping busy. Hey, I know, bro, you still trying to do your thing. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing. On to the flower of romantic love. Amen. KBS say, he said, I am my brother's keeper. I was laughing hard. Nino Brown. I don't know what y'all talking about. I hope y'all ain't talking about me. I was trying not to laugh too much, and I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be serious. I don't want to be laughing here. Nah, I'm playing. It's just in me. That's just me. Like I say, look at my first 10, 20 videos, I'm trying to find my way. And once I found my groove, which just happened in the last few months, now you got Solomon Raw and Uncut, so you go get jokes. And because my thing is, I don't want you to leave here like we do a serious topic like we just did. And it's a learning process. But I don't want you to leave this line like just depressed. Now we're going to leave with a little happy thing. It's good to crack some jokes and end it. So you get a learning, but you end up laughing. Like we said, laughing is good for the soul. So we got to keep moving. Keep moving. Anna said, thank you, Solomon and Shannon. This is very informative. Hey, thank you for being here, Sister Anna. Thank you for being here. We praying for you as well. Narcissism say they are looking. They definitely looking. You might not know they're looking. That's a great thing. Because sometimes, you'll see all these views and, some of the people, is in live and stuff like that. So you'll get views after the show, which is fine. These people watching your stuff, they're trying to steal your ideas. They're trying to, they'll never tell you, obviously that they stole your idea, but they're going to try to do it. But like I said, what you're trying to steal today, I'm working on something else tomorrow. It really don't matter. That's how I operate. So still, you can steal this title or the setup or whatever. I'll be doing something else tomorrow. I don't know who you serve. I serve God, so I'm gonna keep it moving. I'll be said that's why they use the smear campaign, because that demon knows God is eventually going to wake you up. Yes, because the smear campaign is another way to just kick you down. It's kicking you while you're down, like we said the other day. Unbroken Sylvia Sunshine say, truly enjoying this message. Thank you. I appreciate it. That just made me smile. I appreciate all y'all being here and just coming in, commenting, and just spending time with me and everything. Narcissist say, Miss D, Solomon and I both have relatives with a very similar story. That must be a narc thing. I don't know. I probably missed something. Dollar Jerry, you laugh at what I said. It happened to me. Narcissist say, but watch how God takes it all and uses it for his glory and your story. And that's what we want to tell y'all. All these testimonies, all these things we've been through with these narcissists, he's going to take that. Just like he do. Look at you ain't got to look no further than looking right here at this channel. If you ever heard my story, go back and watch my video that Shannon and I did about how narcissists brought us together. They give you and I got another idea, I think about a month ago, called My Story or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. You watch one of those videos, you'll hear how my ex got married, like I said, to somebody else while we was married, to trips to Honduras, got married to the man 2 years after we was married. And then look at now I can sit here in front of y'all, laugh and joke, talk about narcissist abuse, be serious, but I got a wife that supports me and we talk about narcissist abuse. Look how we doing. Look how God brought all this together. She has her own business called North Free Living. I have my own business called Faith-Based Workplace. She's a certified life coach. I'm a certified life coach. You see where I'm going? They say how God do things different. I'm a real estate agent. She thinking about going and do it herself. You see what I'm saying? We're doing different things. Like the way it works, one of us always do it before the other one, but we end up doing the things together. I never had that before. I never had a godly marriage like this before. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't care who watches it. It's the truth. But now things work like in sync. It's like Rizzo and I was talking the other day on Olympics. Watch synchronized swimming when they both jump out at the same time, trying to figure out how they flip. That's how my marriage is working now. It's like synchronized. Like, okay, you did it. Okay, now it's my turn to do it. I do it. Now it's Shannon's turn to do it. Okay, and we're doing it together and keep moving. So yeah, we'll read a couple more. We about to get out of here. The likes will never match the views. That's with anything. That's true. It don't matter. The people will be in there and watch your video and put a thumbs down. I don't care. Your thumbs down. I prayed about this before I started the channel. Thumbs down don't hurt me. I can't please everybody. And like Shannon said on her video today, I'm not for everybody. And Shannon's not for everybody. You might not be for everybody. So 1 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down, 3 thumbs. Okay. Cool. I can't please everybody. I'm not for everybody. So that's not going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we happy that family comes in and supports and yeah. That's why I'm in. I'm not worried about your thumbs down. You can thumb down me up to death. Not me to death. You can thumb down yourself to death. I'm going to still continue putting out videos. I'm going to still continue doing live. I'm still doing me by the grace of God. Ms. D say, amen, thank you and your husband laughing tonight and love. Hey, that's what we're here for. Death by 1,000 cuts. Some of us left at 950. Yeah, I think I got out about 989. I was cutting it close. I might have hit 999. I was real close to hitting that 1,000. I was real close. But yeah, I think I cut out at 989. I think I was out of there. Yes. Javin talking about Honduras. Yeah. Thank you, Auntie Karen. Another fabulous faith-based workplace. Thank you. And we growing. As you see, they got new people coming in, so word is starting to get out. Same thing on my wife's channel. We're starting to grow. Shannon gonna be on here tomorrow with her live, and then Sunday. Shannon put in the thing because I don't know if she switched her times or not, but she I think she's gonna be moving earlier or whatever, but I can't remember. So put it in there before we get out of here because I'm about to pray and then we're gonna get out of here. Godly marriages feel so good. Amen to that. And we're gonna leave on that note. Good night, Anna. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna leave on that note. I'm gonna say a prayer. And you're right, godly marriages. Oh, I didn't see this. Please pray for us and everyone in the chat, fam. Okay, let me pray before we get out of here. God, I just want to come to you just saying thank you. Thank you for this opportunity just to share what love bombing really is. And I'm praying that it touches everyone that watches this video, whether it's live or the replay. I'm praying that if they in narcissist abuse, that you show them that there is life after narcissist abuse. It is a way out. The way out is through you. We have to realize that we're not in it alone. Other people have been through what we're going through. And we're just praying for all our brothers and sisters, whether they in the live chat or not, whatever situation they're going through, whether it's abuse, whether it's mental, physical, financial abuse. We pray that you restore all that, oh Heavenly Father. Everything that they've gone through, we're just praying for just the blessings just to come down. We've been through winning seasons, we've been through losing seasons, but we're praying for more winning seasons. We praying for things to change in our life. We praying for the narcissist. He think he took everything from us, but we still going to pray for him and say, hey, you didn't win. We know you didn't win. We with somebody that has never lost a battle, and we know that. So we already claiming victory because the victory is already won. We thank you for this time that we was able to spend together. We just want to, just cast these evil doers away from us, get these evil snakes away from us, get these evil people away from us, these people that saging and doing all this satanic stuff around us, yoga and all these other things. Get these people away from us. This we ask in your son, Jesus' name. We also pray that we have a great weekend and come together, again and share and spread the word about narcissist abuse and also about you, oh Heavenly Father. This we ask in your son, Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Again, thank all y'all for just spending this time with us tonight. It was I don't know. I thought it was a good show. I was feeling myself a little bit. So thank y'all. Peace of Lee. Hey, thank you for joining. I actually spoke to her early on Instagram. She said she was gonna come and she came out. Thank you for that. I hope you subscribe to the channel and like it and maybe share it out. Thank you for coming out and being with us tonight. I'm here every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here also every Wednesday. Usually drop a video at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. And then I'm starting to do like a noon live. But if you sign up, if you subscribe and then turn on all your notifications, you'll get alerts whenever I'm going live. My wife, she does, Bible-based teaches too about narcissist abuse and narcissist living. And matter of fact, it's her stuff. So she switched the times to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for Saturday and Sunday. So realize she's going to be earlier instead of 7. She's going to be doing them earlier. So you can go check that out. Put your notifications on that way when she goes live, you go be on that one as well. Family, once again, it's always an honor, always a pleasure to be with y'all. I thank y'all for being with us. Let me put this up. Shannon, also on Sunday, is Narcissist and Jealousy. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Y'all want to sit down and be a part of that one. So thank y'all again, like I said, for being with us. Amen. 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 And I'll see y'all next time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't fall for the love bombing. Remember, it's a trick. It's a trick. All right. We'll see y'all next time. God bless. I'll see you.